like, damn, nigga.
Supposedly they're saying fucking, it's supposed to be Ye and 6ix9ine.
That ain't
I was like, what?
See?
I was like, where'd y'all get that at?
That's like when they made Belly 2 with Game.
What the fuck?
Whoa, hold on. That wasn't it.
Did I just hear there was a Belly 2?
Yeah, guy.
I never fucking heard of it and saw it.
Yeah, but it's brutal.
It must be because.
You want to put that in there right now? The hash in there right now?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I want to put the hash in there right now. Come on.
You still recording?
Mac, you gonna smoke this?
Of course.
You still
All
recording?
right, so check it out. You ever use your finger to pack down a bowl?
No.
All right, good. Don't do that. Because this shit, once you light it, it's gonna turn to like melt. And if you go to pack it with your finger, it's gonna stick to your finger while it's burning.
All
I
right,
was
so
gonna find that out the hard way.
non-flashing light means we're not recording. Flashing light means we're recording.
On this thing, no, we're recording on this thing.
Oh, bitches. It's fucking Inappropreality, motherfucker.
So here, you guys hit this shit first.
It's episode 5.
Sequel.
Are you guys like introducing yourselves, saying what you're
Mike
doing?
Torch, MacWay, Matt.
Hannibal burst.
Hey, look, Bill Cosby. We're coming after that ass. Hey, look. What you want to talk about first? We got. I want to talk about Cardi and Nicki. Football.
I can't get started on football because I'm just gonna keep going after that game last night.
Which game?
The Raiders Rams, the only one that was a game.
Oh yeah, guys.
The Jets game was a game.
That was a blowout. That was a fucking blowout.
That third quarter?
That was a blowout.
I can't even believe that they played
Rams
that well.
Raiders game. That shit was dead even until like the fucking third quarter, and then it just fell apart for the Raiders. Bro, did you see the first quarter? Marshawn Lynch dragged the whole fucking defense in the end zone with him.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
You seen his high school picture?
Yeah, that shit is funny as
Fucking
fuck.
dweeb.
Yo, bro, why does this high school picture look like Matthew Slater from the Patriots?
Yo, where is he at?
Oh, he's slow as fuck now. He's on the kickoff team, but he's not down there like he used to be. Yeah, I said it.
Fucking beast mode, man. Damn.
How about it tastes really good actually. Yo, I'm not even gonna fucking lie. When fucking Sam Darnold threw that first interception, I lost it.
This thing is
I
trash.
was
This thing
dying.
is trash. Jets are done.
Hell yeah.
Then
And
you
then
start
after that, I
cooking.
was like, yo,
You start cooking.
this guy might actually be something someday.
Him playing the game that he
They
played
just
after
need
the
to coach.
interception is better than anything else. Shit.
Nah, yeah, no shit. It was like it never fucking happened.
So, that's how y'all living?
You said you want to talk about Serena. You want to bring her up? Well, what do you think about the whole situation? You think
The lockdown?
you think she was wrong for acting up, or was the ump wrong?
She was definitely not wrong. Like she said, and like if you look, like first off, I don't fucking watch tennis. I think it's fucking stupid and it's a waste
Max
of time.
about to die.
But yeah, he just killed himself. But yeah, you know, like you see like all the old school tennis players. John dudes.
You got to close up on him. I'll finish.
These dudes were like breaking rackets, throwing shit at people, yelling, swearing, flipping off judges. They didn't lose no match because of it. So like the fact that they made her lose the match because of it is ridiculous in and of itself. But then
Now that other chick played really well.
I mean that's fine. That's fine. She played really well. At the end of the day, Serena lost on that call. So it's like it's whatever. But if I was Serena Williams, I would just be like, fuck y'all. Like, fuck y'all. I'm going home. I am your sport.
No bullshit.
Like, can you name another female tennis player? Because I sure as fuck can. Yeah. Versus,
Maria
like, what? Is that Trump's wife?
Yeah.
So,
pretty much.
you know what I'm saying? Like, the Williams sisters are the sport.
No bullshit.
So, like, you're going to sit here and, like, clown your star. It would be like if the NBA benched LeBron for wearing the wrong shoes or something.
Just think about what we was talking about from the last episode, though. Now it sounds like they coming for it, though.
No, they
coming for it now.
They had to. They ain't got no choice.
It's just
everybody's fucking face. It actually, I think this whole thing started with the fucking
The juice and shit.
Shout out
Jay
Yates. We talk about your cousin
continuously getting drug tested.
I was talking
That was
about,
first.
That's constant. She's the most fucking drug tested athlete in America. But I was talking about them banning her fucking.
Aaron Rodgers needs to be drug tested.
Her black.
Aaron Rodgers, I want to see the piss.
Listen, did you see his post game interview? Yo, he
Bro,
was
there's no
fucking
way.
high as a kite.
There's
son.
no way you go from get the fucking cart, I can't hobble off the field to oh yeah, we're gonna go up and come back 20.
He had to have fucking
Stop.
torn him MCL.
I think they
something.
shot him up with morphine.
Yeah, they did. They had
Straight
to.
up morphine.
This
Not
guy
even
had
fucking
Say your
methadone or
football
morphine.
player.
Bro.
1 million
It's your
grand
job to
fucking
get out there and play
Percocet.
football. That's
Guys.
what he said. Shit.
They were about to
That's
get
what they
straight to
Because
it
you know,
if he didn't play.
you know the doctor went to the owner and was like, hey, he's probably fucked right now. And the owner was like, you realize I just paid him the most guaranteed money in the history of the NFL?
All
and this is
time.
week fucking 1. You give him whatever you've got to get him back out there.
You know, for real.
He was high as a motherfucker.
Like me right now, that hash got me fucked up. That shit got me smacked. I ain't even gonna lie.
I fucking love it.
This shit is retarded.
Love this shit.
That's not recreational.
It's not. It's fucking weapons grade. Okay? We're not fucking playing here. This is serious.
Yeah, that's some
Keep your
good shit.
composure.
I'm trying. Shit.
We talked about
See my Cowboys? My Cowboys.
I saw part of it,
Cowboys.
yeah, it wasn't
trash
that
ash.
We need a receiver, man. We really need a receiver. You see Dez on Twitter and shit.
You see him today on his burner account?
Oh, no.
Yeah, bro.
No, this is what it was.
He was talking mad
he-
shit though.
just
Did
today.
he tweet fucking Dan Bailey or some shit?
He got caught. He didn't log out of his account, so he posted like
KD 2.0.
he posted a comment that was supposed to be from his burner account, and then he posted a comment they both posted as himself, but then he posted a comment as himself, like, yeah, I can see that,
Oh.
but it's both.
God.
Oh, bad. It's bad. It's bad.
Sensitive ass niggas.
He just sucks. I'm sorry.
Throwing
He
his
just
money,
sucks.
man.
He just
He
sucks.
don't suck.
He sucks.
Hell, man.
Bro, you look up.
He's not as good as
He used
they,
to be.
not even as they used to be.
Look
Period.
up the
As-
highlight
as-
reel. It's
as-
all drops. Look up that video of him on the jugs machine dropping 3 in a fucking row.
Nah, it was more
Bro.
than 3. I don't think he caught one.
It's
He
a-
just sitting there just like
It's the
he was
jugs
cold that
machine.
night.
nigga.
It's
He was
the
up
jugs
like
machine.
with fucking no sleeve. What do you mean? Like shorts?
It
Like
was cold that night.
It's not John Elway throwing a laser into your chest. It's the jugs machine.
what the fuck
He
did you
was
say?
Jonathan.
Yo, DeMarcus. Oh my, that's gonna be the fucking running theme to this shit forever, yo. Yo, oh my god, DeMarcus. Everybody was like, what? That shit flows
Those
so.
of you so cracked on. You know what I mean?
That shit flows
Yeah,
so
with the
perfect.
Airways. Shout out to Airways.
Alright, y'all wanna talk about Mac Miller?
R.I.P. Mac Miller.
Why?
Yeah, I knew this was gonna go this way because we talked about fucking people who killed themselves or overdose. And like we asked, do you feel bad? And the answer to me is no. I don't feel bad that you fucking stuck something in you or took too much of something and you fucking died.
Yeah. Dude, he had a song where he was talking about killing
But
himself
he's
and all
the
this
man.
shit. And it's like, I'm not gonna feel bad for you because he mentioned going to rehab in that song and how he won't do it. It's like, if you don't give a fuck about yourself enough to take care of, just to survive, how the fuck do you expect me to care about you at all?
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm kind of sorry, but I'm kind of not.
Rest easy. I mean, you did it to yourself. Like literally, you did it to yourself. And this is making me seem like I don't know. Does it seem fucked up?
Yeah, y'all both some cold-hearted
Yo,
motherfuckers.
nah,
I just
'cause
want
it's
y'all to
not.
goddamn
It's
know.
not.
The world's
Shout
a
out
cold,
Mac Miller, man.
the
I fuck with
world's a
you,
cold
man.
place, okay?
Music was real, man. I swear for the Lord, this shit was real, man.
Free
I fuck
C
with
murder.
him. I fuck with him. I fuck with his music.
Yeah, I
feel
said
you.
it.
I feel you, though. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. Shit, you know what I mean?
Don't nobody give a fuck about these niggas, crackheads and bums out here who fucking do it. Will make just a celebrity any different.
It's very sad.
It makes them just because they fucking got bread. I gotta care for you because you fucking killed yourself.
No, it's because he was young. You know what I mean? I think more people care because he was young.
How old was he?
6.
So he even fucked that up. He could have been a part of the 27 club. All the famous people that died at 27.
Time in the camera.
I don't know. Speaking
Time
of
in the
fucked it up,
camera.
right? This guy said this guy
earthquake.
keeps fucking it up.
Hurricane Florence is coming.
So let me fuck both cameras up at the same time instead. Alright, I'm back.
For the people who don't know, you might as well turn the camera on you. He's the one who put the bong in front of the camera last week.
Fess up.
It was
Fess up.
there for like. It was,
Fess up.
I
It was
thought
there
I
for
did
a
like a
grip.
good move. I got it off the table. I was all happy. I was
Your strap
improvising
is
and then
down
I
the
put
way
it
the other
right in
camera.
front of
that was like,
Get the
God
strap.
damn.
Right.
I was like, fucking time. I didn't even notice when like during the podcast that it was in front of that shit. That shit was dumb funny.
I just noticed that the thing that I smoked weed out of left.
You got upset.
Yeah.
That's mad funny. Yo, so what the fuck did you say is Saturday? Some what shit? I'm asking you.
I looked that shit up as soon as you said it.
I was like,
I don't want to really advertise for them because they ain't paid me shit. But can we release this after they open the doors or something? There's a cannabis convention going on Saturday at Mass Mutual Center, but it's not like the fucking High Times Cannabis Cup. It's more like about
only vape in there, right?
About cannabis business.
Can't have open flames inside indoors.
I don't know. What is a cokehead fucking Springfield cop gonna tell you to stop?
Right.
Just tell them there's lines in the bathroom, dude. Problem solved.
I went to some shit in Canada, and that's how I was up there.
I gotta stop driving through Springfield because of this show.
Oh my god, it's passing.
I was gonna be getting pulled over for everything.
No reason, like yo, you Mohawk guy.
Yeah.
I saw you.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
The worst part is like. I'm probably like the most identifiable white person in the history of white people. Like between this shit and this shit, like being huge.
You had that for a grip, that Mohawk.
It's
for
just
a while.
like I can't commit any crimes anymore.
Anymore. So what did you do?
I mean, I can't commit any crimes.
Now it's too late.
I can't.
It's too late.
It's
too late. What'd you do?
Get the yapping.
What type of criminal activities were you guys involved in?
I mean.
MacWay has logged off.
I mean, I'll tell you. Actually, I don't even want to tell you. You can Google that shit.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Let's talk about something more comfortable. Like
now I'm about to hit Google as soon as this shit is over with, because I don't know nothing about this shit. I'm interested. He's like, fuck.
A lot of people know, but I'm not trying to spread this shit around.
Right, I feel you.
It's all right.
It's too late now.
Now I gotta say because now it sounds
it's
like fucking I murdered some kid or something.
Mm-hmm.
Now I counterfeited a bunch of money.
Oh, that's not word.
I mean, I counterfeited a little bit amount of money.
Yeah.
Do you still have the machinery? Is the question.
I used everyday machinery. I used stuff that everybody has in their house.
Oh.
Word. My dumb asses, me, the twins, and Nick figured out a way to fucking make fake bills. And we used to fucking take them shits and go to like Burger King and grab some food and then come back with change and food. It was fucking clutch. We used to fucking do everything. Mother's Day? What? All of us hit Big Y, fake bills. That shit was clutch. It's like, I don't got no bread for Mom's Day. She didn't know, like, Ma, here you go. Some flowers, a teddy bear, all this shit.
See, what's happening
so
right
clutch.
here is the exact inverse of the weed problem in America. Where for years, black men were getting locked and white people were getting citations. I get arrested for this shit. And this motherfucker's just like, yeah, we used to do that shit all the time.
All the time.
Every day.
All the time, yo. It was,
so, I mean, it all evens. The universe balances.
Nah, yo,
out
so
in the
listen,
end.
this is where we fucked up.
Cultural differences.
This is where we fucked up at, yo. We decided to buy drugs with it. Like
that's the worst thing you can do.
That's probably the best thing you can do.
Nah, fuck that. Because like, here's the thing, bro.
Nah.
At the end of the day, like,
son.
if you're spending that shit, would you rather have a police officer just standing there being like, you shouldn't have done that. Here's a piece of paper.
Fucking know.
Show up to court. Or would you rather have a motherfucking drug dealer who now just like fucked up his re-up?
Yo,
Like,
check it.
You want to deal with that shit over some dude that's gonna be like, sign here.
I ain't gonna say what it was. It wasn't weed that we bought. It wasn't weed, so. And then
That's worse.
So check this.
That's
yeah,
even worse because
so check
the
this.
further above weed you get, the more serious the money
crazy.
becomes.
We come to find out, the kid we did it from was a son of a mob boss.
Great.
Was a son of that silence, yeah, that shit like dude.
Which one?
Dude got I know. We got threatened with a shotty. We had to pay that shit
The
back
more you
ASAP.
continue, the more I feel like we shouldn't be talking about this.
This happened a long ass time ago.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we can edit it out still too, but we probably won't.
Nah. Happened a long ass time ago. I bought drugs with fake money and I almost got, know what I mean?
Yes.
What does that have to do with anything? I'm gonna give somebody else, I'm gonna go to jail for that.
You almost got your ass.
Honestly, the police should be looking for that guy with the shotgun.
Right. That mob boss. He probably snitched on somebody because that's what they usually do.
Oh, they're all snitches. Everybody in the mob is a snitch. I'm sorry to say it, but that's the fact.
It is. All of them.
Every single one.
As soon as they fucking ready to go down, they're like, oh.
Every single one. As soon as anything happens, you find out. Oh, he was an informant. Every single fucking time, he was an informant.
Shit
He was an informant.
crazy.
He was an informant. They're all informants.
I just want the record to show I'm not speaking on these. I've been silent, I don't have nothing to do.
I'm just saying, stop snitching.
Yeah, Rick Ross. Rick Ross.
All right,
fucking
snitching
man.
for the past 15 minutes.
You fuck with Rick Ross? The real Rick Ross?
The real Rick Ross.
Real Rick Ross.
No.
This fucking man. The government fucked him up.
Skinny crackhead looking motherfucker. Rick
That nigga's gonna die.
Whoa. You're trying to disassociate yourself, and we're talking about my bosses. You over here insulting the real Rick Ross? I just want to go on the record and say, I don't know. Rick, if you're listening,
but y'all
freeway,
talking,
Ricky.
y'all talking about people y'all really know. Y'all talking about people y'all really know. I don't know him. So I can talk freely about somebody I don't know. Y'all talking freely on matters that actually
I don't know that
happen.
motherfucker that pulled that shit on us.
He
What
know
the
you.
fuck? Nah, he don't. That shit
You
probably
gonna remember,
happened
you
so
gonna be like,
long
oh, it
ago.
was a Moreno.
He got his money!
It was a fucking moolie. Like, he fucking robbed me for the fucking...
I was gonna say, yeah, Moreno was the wrong
Yo. Nah, he got his money. He got his money.
What you had to do?
Give it to him? The fuck?
What else you had to give to him?
Nigga.
Just you?
Yo, and the fucked up shit was, after that, yo, these guys went off to college, and I was just fucking stuck here. I was just like, God damn, hell yeah. Hell yeah, yo.
They went to live their best life, but you was just stuck
And
here
I was
scared.
like, yo, what? As soon as I realized school was like...
We
like,
should rob
not
the
going
mafia
way-
kid, man. We next week.
Yo, as soon as I realized school wasn't going the way that it was going and that shit happened, I was like, yeah.
Only
Talk
choice
to
you
the
had left
recruiter.
was nut the butt.
Talk to the recruiter real quick. I gotta get out of here.
He said, I'll take
Gotta
nut
get
the
out of
butt over dealing with the mob.
I didn't know it was gonna be like that, motherfucker. Yo, I didn't know. That shit is double funny, yo. Look, boot camp ain't gay. For the motherfuckers who watched the last episode.
It's just gay-ish.
It's just gay-ish.
Ish. Emphasis.
Oh my god.
Ish is all capitalized.
Yeah. That's crazy. So who y'all think won this fucking Cardi Nicki shit? But you don't even pay attention to.
I don't pay attention to either one of
To the
these bitches.
Nah, he don't.
I got a bug right in my eye, even though I'm sitting inside. That
Nah, his
shit
window's
fucking
open
sweet.
for the smoke.
Oh, shit.
Fucking who you got?
Rod. I got Rod Lee in the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? That's my winner. Out of Nicki versus Cardi, I picked Rod Lee. You know what I'm saying? Word. I'm sticking with that.
Okay.
Yeah. You seen Faith and Mary got it in the same day?
Yeah, I saw some shit like that. I don't know if it's true though.
I got no footage of it.
I know. That's that shit.
Pixar
though.
didn't happen.
That's that shit. I don't know if I believe it. I read the article and I was like, this shit don't make
They
sense.
was arguing about who's the real queen of Bad Boy. Who's the real queen of Bad Boy?
Faith. Lil Kim.
Mary J. Blige really built Diddy does. She really
But it's Faith.
hip hop soul and R&B.
I know.
The question was,
That hip hop R&B, right?
There was no bad boy when Mary J was a Ariston.
Yeah.
Mary really put in her word, brother.
Yeah.
Mary put in her word.
Even still, like, nah, there's no
Now
comparison.
Faith
The
is
catalog.
fucking Stevie.
I know. What the fuck?
Fucking Stevie.
Shit, fucking. That's
Fucking
whack.
Stevie and fighting Mary. That's probably what it's gonna be on an episode of fucking Love and Hip Hop. Mary J. Blige and Faith Evans fighting at P. Diddy's Hampton Party. Love and Hip Hop.
I might actually watch
Fuck.
that. I might actually tune in that week.
I fucking hate those.
Try to add it to my
I
DVR.
hate them
Passion.
shits too.
Yo, with the
I hate them
passion.
shits too.
That's just all those shows though. Period. Like I can't rock with them shits.
It's
At
a
the
kiss
fuck
fucking
hole.
too. I mean, you got the people like the Cardi B's and shit who really do something from it, but it's like you doing all this ratchet ass negative shit that has nothing to do with hip hop whatsoever. Just
Because all they do is
Game
just
thing.
they promote garbage ass people.
Nobody's.
That's
like,
why I don't pay attention to
fuck?
Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Nicki fake as fuck and Cardi B is just garbage.
I fucked
Like-
with Cardi before she popped though. Like if she was like just a funny girl, like she's a funny girl on Instagram, like a funny stripper. Like she was just hilarious.
Funny
Like,
stripper.
right.
she's funny
The
as fuck.
So
The
you hook
hooker
her
with the harder
stripper and tell you
girls.
jokes and shit.
Yeah.
You get a lap dance and she can tell you a
I
joke.
fucking wish. Take me home, cook me breakfast. That'd be fucking clutch.
T-Pain.
First off,
calm
you
the fuck
think she
down,
could cook?
T-Pain.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you better calm down with that. Her cooking you
Nah, she
shit.
can cook shit.
You're gonna get sick as fuck eating that food.
Mm-hmm.
What's it mean when the chicken's still pink and jelly like?
You listen. Okay, I know the only white motherfucker on here ain't talking about cooked food and cooked chicken. Until y'all motherfuckers start seasoning food, we can't have these conversations.
You can come eat at my house anytime. Let me tell you something.
He said he could whip up a good ass pasta. He said his tortellini soup be good as fuck.
I don't eat pasta.
Sleep.
Nah, bro, we grill hard and we season every meat.
We season every meat.
You like your meat seasoned?
I love my meat season. Why? What are you doing later?
Trying to
Play me, son. Trying to play me, son. It's too early. Time's too early.
Yeah, what time is it? It's
10:15 or something like that.
4:13.
Nah, fucking. I think Nikki's stupid. I think she's being a little crybaby.
I mean, probably.
She has been for a while.
Yo, she's kind of, I mean, not kind of, she is the Drake of female fucking artists. I'm not even gonna call her a rapper or whatever the fuck. But, like, so, you know, she was an actress before all this stuff, didn't really work out, but either way, she has money, you know what I mean? She was like a spoiled little kid, and now Cardi B is coming and taking her shine, so of course she's gonna act like, remember, like, you got, how many kids you got? Enough, right? So, like, every time you have a new one, what's the last one do?
Ask that nigga the question. He got more kids than fucking everybody.
Dame's not here. Dame's not here.
Where is Dame?
Absent.
Back with Dame?
Absent.
Probably fucking standing in the window.
You probably watch
can't
Rocky
see.
right now.
I know
Yeah.
you can't see his black ass.
Like bullshit.
I think when it comes to Cardi and what's her name, I just think it's like Lil Kim all over again. She just getting what she gave Lil Kim. Cardi's the hot new chick now.
Facts.
So now you're trying to find a way to survive.
Facts.
Everything Cardi do is hot, if you really think about it.
Facts.
Niggas cheat on their girl, the girl stays with them. And you say that they crazy, but in real life, this is common.
That's a
This
reality.
nigga cheated on her, had a whole video, she's still with him, made a song, it worked out, you forgot about it.
That's why people fucking love her so much. That people relate.
She's
Well,
normal.
females relate to
It's
her.
normal.
Got your ass down in the basement, you told them. You got your teeth fixed, you told them. You
Right.
come on IG with no makeup.
She ain't hiding shit.
There's nothing you can
She
really
ain't
say.
hiding shit. Nikki ain't.
Where the fuck did she leave? What was that? What was the last award show? It's like people made a big deal that she went straight to McDonald's after, and like the people swiped.
The fuck cares?
And that's what I'm saying. But still, like she's a normal
real.
person.
She
A
real
normal
as fuck.
person. Fucking Charlemagne's. I stay on the Breakfast Club and stuff like that, watching it. And he was like, yo, I haven't been to McDonald's in years. Like, so you get those people. Celebrities and shit like that. A lot of them really don't.
These motherfucking McDonald's, you ain't gonna stop at one motherfucker.
I don't eat McDonald's.
Yeah, neither do I. I'm not a fan.
So how y'all talking shit? And neither one of y'all ain't McDonald's.
Because I fucking
gladly
used to.
threw up off of McDonald's.
I'm just saying, who the fuck cares that she went to a McDonald's after an award show?
Because it's just normal shit.
Like,
It's too
the
normal for
the
shit.
award show
normal
is part
shit.
of her
Too
work.
perceived.
That's part of her job. She's got to go punch in and work. But then after that shit happens, it's fucking whatever, bro. She's on her fucking time. So who
I
cares?
feel that. I see where you're coming from. Like I said, it's just relatable. People feel like they can be her, which is fucking wrong. Because now you see all these random ass strippers that are trying to come out rapping and shit like nah, it's not happening that way.
Whatever you fit in.
I can't stand people who try to do that shit. Like, let's see how many podcasts start bubbling up after this in a couple fucking months. We'll see. We'll see. We see you motherfuckers. There's only one other podcast that's out right now, and I ain't gonna say their fucking name, and they don't even fucking do this shit like how we do it. They fucking have this one crowd, same fucking crowd, and they nothing but the hood rats, and fucking
Yikes.
want to be thugs, yo. And we ain't with that shit. We ain't with that crowd at all. Fuck all that shit.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
Good. I told you who it was. I mentioned it to both of you guys before. But it don't matter. We good over here. They can't do what we do. Actually, even if they tried, they can't.
Hey, we know y'all East Coast. We know y'all ain't got no love for the West Coast.
Start a podcast.
Yeah, let's take it easy, mini sugar.
Nah, it's just I just don't fuck with that crowd. That's all. I don't really got nothing against the people who do that podcast at all. Keep it a buck. I'm just fucking around with that part. But nah, that crowd though, all the hood rats and wannabe gangsters in Springfield, I don't fuck with that. And that's who they do their podcast for pretty much. We do our shit for the city, yo. For Springfield, for all the fucking Western Mass shit. We trying to fucking get mad people on here, promote whatever the fuck y'all got going on. Trying to make everybody fucking laugh. Hell yeah. So you fucking trash ass Cowboys.
I wouldn't say trash ass specifically. I was just saying lost and confused.
Y'all can't.
We're just
do
in need
shit.
right now. We're in need right now.
You just got 2 offensive linemen out.
We're in need right now.
Cole Beasley's your leading receiver, right?
I mean, I hate to be
Do
this
you
guy.
work for Des Bryant, motherfucker? Goddamn.
I hate to be this guy, but right now the Cleveland Browns have a better record.
He said right now.
As it stands right now, the Cleveland Browns at 0-1
Fuck
have a
the
better
Browns.
record than the Cowboys at 0-1-0.
They look better than you guys.
Yeah, they did. They should.
They should have won that game, but they're the Browns. It's like genetically
They're the
predisposed.
Shit, but that's what you
They're
gotta
not going
say
to be
about
the worst team
Steelers,
in the
though.
league, though.
Steelers should have won that
They
game.
might.
Man.
The Lions also might.
No, the Lions. It's either between the Lions or the fucking Bills.
Well, did
No, no.
you hear what was going on in the Lions game?
Nah.
The Jets-
Yeah, they knew the fucking play
Signals.
calls.
They knew Stafford's signals. They knew Stafford's hand signals.
And they never changed it.
So they were yelling out to each other. Stafford heard them. Like Stafford would signal, and the Jets defenders would yell, "Screen pass,
Call
screen
out
pass."
the play. They would call out the fucking play.
So a normal quarterback
fucking change
running
the
a screen
play.
pass would
Oh,
hear the
wow.
defense
That's
screaming
wild,
about
yeah.
screen passes and be like,
Hey,
maybe,
man and shit.
maybe something else, maybe
Right.
a handoff. Change the play to anything else but what the defense is
How
literally
about a
waiting
fake
for.
screen and run a 9 up
Something,
the fucking
anything,
seam?
yeah.
Like, yo,
How the
what?
fuck did they know they called?
I guess he just
Tape?
sucks. But yeah, I mean, like, dude, at what point? At what
God,
point
what
do
do you
you
mean?
Keeping they shit the same every fucking game.
Week
like
Yeah,
that?
on SportsCenter earlier today, they
Right.
showed.
Ain't get no tape on no week 1, nigga.
No, from last year. Obviously, they
They
had
keeping
to.
all that shit the same.
They had to
Yeah.
have. They had to have. Either from last year or fucking
They got a new
preseason.
coach, so he's supposed to bring this.
But it's still his
Right.
calls. It's
Yeah.
still his shit, so he probably uses his own terminology. I'm talking about Stafford.
Yeah, it was the hand signals that Stafford
Yeah,
was
but
giving
as
us
a coach, you bring your offense there, right? So it's a new year, new coach. So they shouldn't be looking at last year.
Okay, but still, even with you saying that, the Jets still knew them. They still knew their plays. So even with the new coach, he did something. Something didn't change. Something didn't change.
It's weird.
Yeah, somebody
It is.
cheating. somebody cheating.
Yeah, you talking about
The
fucking
Pats
Patriots?
do it.
Like, yeah, right?
Nah,
Yeah,
Nah,
Tony, everybody,
the New York Jets
everybody,
would never cheat.
Somebody-
everybody
The New
got
York Jets,
everybody's
the
team,
guys,
yo.
the guys who
Somebody
did the Spygate thing
fucking
against the Patriots, they would never do that,
That
ever.
shit
Are you
sounds
kidding
sketchy.
me?
Shit sounds
Stop.
sketchy, man. I don't
Every
know.
team does.
Y'all don't think fucking sports gambling is gonna fuck up sports? I don't think.
Of course.
Bro,
What happened to that dude? He's about to get sentenced like 25 years or some
The
shit
ref?
like that. Nah. There was the dude who fucking I forgot. I don't know his name. He was on the Eagles last year. I guess he was like giving insider trading. or some shit.
Micah, the linebacker there. He was with the Browns,
Yeah.
and he got caught insider trading. He going to jail because like that's what they put Martha Stewart in jail for. Like you're a linebacker in the NFL that nobody knew until fucking last year, barely.
I didn't
Like,
know until fucking.
they're gonna throw Martha Stewart in jail, and they're not gonna throw you in jail. Come on, you going? Fucking idiot. And the best part was fucking Carl Nassib there, all through Hard Knocks, is trying to teach these guys about financial stability and how to invest their money right and stuff. And Micah's
Just in the corner.
just like looking at him like, okay,
Yeah,
whatever. And I'm like, wow, okay, this pretty interesting with the compound interest and how you can turn 1 million into 64. And
Yeah, millions.
and then fucking this guy's going to jail. It's just like, Jesus Christ.
25.
I should probably
years
look into
or
that
something.
Carl Nassib too.
Right.
How do you know to get 10% interest on everything? Something's not right.
That's crazy.
These motherfuckers getting real money.
You talking about? Oh,
Real money, bro. See,
yeah, but that's y'all can't answer the question. Y'all think it's gonna fuck up?
yeah.
What's gonna fuck up? I'm fucked up.
Gambling, sports gambling. Being
I think there's something with the Raiders and sports gambling for sure. I think the fact that you could pay your coach a 10-year contract worth almost as much as what they're paying Aaron Rodgers and move the stadium there and do all this extra shit, like the fact that you're going to be right down the street from all the casinos. Like, there's some shit going on. First off, the Raiders have always been one of those sketchy franchises. Like Al Davis just win, baby, all that nonsense, but something's not right there.
Did you want it?
Yeah.
Something's not right there. But yeah, I think you're gonna see it possibly fuck up some stuff in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's going to be as bad as basketball. Basketball's already ridiculous. You know what I mean? With the way shit gets called. Game 5, Pacers Cavaliers this past year. You know what I'm saying? Like, basketball's always been ridiculous. They've caught multiple basketball referees being involved in this shit already. Like, my whole life growing up, NBA referees have been getting arrested for being involved in gambling. So, like, with gambling being illegal, the NBA is filthy as fuck. Now that gambling's legal, the NBA is just going to be like, fuck it. I mean, it already kind of is.
I think it's more so about the players. If you're not getting paid, still, that's the only way you're going to be able to survive.
But it's not. I'm not talking about no superstars. I'm talking like I feel what you're saying. I'm talking about like guys backup of the backup, like who ain't making enough money, who knows everything.
Trying to fix the game.
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, because here's the thing, it's always been a thing in sports, because, what was it, back in like the fucking I want to say it was like 1918 or some shit like that, the White Sox. I'm probably way off on the year because I hate baseball. The White Sox got caught.
Red Sox might clinch playoffs tonight.
They threw the World Series and they got caught. So like,
Yeah, I remember.
So you're talking about like 100 years of sports just being, you know, always susceptible to that, but with it being just wide open and legal, it's just, I don't know, man. I think it's gonna get way worse.
Yeah, I think it will too.
Especially like if you get some quarterback, right? And you know, he's got some friends, he can give them the money and have them place the bet or whatever. If he knows he's gonna get cut from some team at the end of the year,
Nathan Peterman.
and it's wearing down the end of the season, he can put basically his yearly salary at like whatever to 1 odds, and then just throw the fucking game.
Jameis Winston.
I
wouldn't be surprised if it was him.
Jameis who? Ryan Fitzmagic had a game.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck?
My bad. 1 second.
No problem, dude. Betting the over in that game, it was like the fucking thing. It was like 48 or something. One team scored 40. They had 88 points in that game, almost 100 points.
It's not wrong with throwing the game. As long as you get paid.
I mean, that's all fine for them. Or whoever thinks that, I mean, that's fine. Do
It's
what you
only
gotta do.
entertainment.
But I mean, yeah.
It's only entertainment.
Yeah, I mean, like if you like your Cowboys, like if you think that Greg
Oh,
Hardy,
come on.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Patriots throw
I'm
games every
questionable
time.
people.
You know that shit
I'm
is
questionable
fake.
people.
You know
Patriots
that
would
shit
never do
fake.
it.
It's
Patriots.
fake. It's set. All the
But-
games are Patriots.
But you know,
win, it's
somebody
set.
like Greg Hardy, for sure, would definitely throw a game.
Oh,
You can't tell me he wouldn't.
oh, shit.
Like, I think he would throw a fight if you could find somebody who could land a punch on him. Like, he's gonna try to throw fights, but it's gonna be hard because he's just a fucking beast.
People throw it.
And then you know the worst part about this is you watching Greg Hardy just beat the fuck out of people in that octagon, and you're like, his wife's jaw must be made out of fucking
Steel. The fuck?
something.
Yo.
Something.
Titanium. The fuck? Something. Clearly not
He
foiled
knocking out
glass.
guys who train in 17 seconds. So either his wife trains way harder than them.
All I heard was Greg Hardy and wife. I don't know what to say. Octagon. Yo, what? God damn. I feel bad for any woman he's ever been with.
There's a lot of them, man. And then there's some that that haven't happened yet, but you know are going to. Brian Cushing.
Ray Rice 2.0.
Brian Cushing. No, Brian Cushing. Brian Cushing is fucking Chris Benoit 2.0. Mark my words.
Oh
Like
my
5
God.
years from now, that dude's gonna come home from the grocery store.
Yo, god damn, yo, we're gonna get, we talk too much about dead people, yo.
He's still alive for now. And anyways, like I said, he's gonna kill his family, not himself.
Oh,
Chris Benoit killed himself. He might kill himself.
Didn't he kill himself?
Chris Benoit?
Yeah.
He killed everybody.
He killed right, that's what I'm saying.
That's Brian Cushing. That's Brian Cushing in a couple of years. It was hard to watch Hard Knocks with him playing with the kid in the pool because you're just like, man, he's gonna shoot that kid with a shotgun.
Oh my god. Oh god. Or drown him in that pool.
Do you know who Brian Cushing is? Tell me I'm lying.
No, I don't know who that is.
Remember the guy who ripped off his helmet and headbutted that guy and split his whole shit open?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his nickname is CTE for fuck's sake. Like, that dude, I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, he's a fucking fucktard.
He's a good player, but I mean, he's fucking not right.
I mean, if you was to do that,
Football first,
Shit.
man.
Just remember, Brian, when it's all said and done, say out. Chest. Let's study.
oh my god, yo. Oh my god. I fucking hate you guys.
That's fine.
I hate you guys.
We love you, but who's this bong on?
I don't know.
After all that talk about Brian Cushing shotgun in the sun,
Go ahead, hit that.
I got shit to do tomorrow. I can't even be smoking that bong. That shit gonna fuck up the rest of my week. Rest of my week.
Running my light bill.
Mm-hmm.
Who got, what was the last stand-up you didn't watch? That was funny. Dave Chappelle's shit was the last one that I saw. That was fucking hilarious. You don't watch stand-up?
I've been watching just the Instagram comedians now. You know what I'm saying? Shit, like, it's
You
so
watched
many
the fucking 85 South show?
the dudes from Wild 'N Out?
Yeah. That shit be
That shit funny as hell.
dying.
It's funny because they could be uncut,
Nah, yeah.
and they can't be really uncut on Wild 'N Out. It's raw, but it ain't uncut.
They're
We gotta go
hilarious.
see
They
this
don't even really. They have no. It's like that shit. They have no
They
plans.
freestyle.
They just go out there
They freestyle
and just
because
talk
it's
shit
really
about people in the
fucking funny as
audience.
hell.
Yeah, that shit is dumb funny. They just talk about mad shit.
we wouldn't fit in with them.
Hell no.
Nah, not them motherfuckers. They too much.
Hell
They
no.
roast the fuck out of
Hell
everybody.
no. I'm jumping in there with them motherfuckers. Give me about 3 minutes.
Nah, I can see you doing that shit, yo.
I can't last no more than 3 minutes. Motherfuckers, then shit gonna get serious.
Them niggas, they funny as fuck. The Chico Bean, the Carlos Miller, and fucking what's that dude, DC?
And I still ain't been to the
I don't really think he's only funny like sometimes. He's too extra.
Ooh.
DC Young Fly,
Hold on, that nigga funny as fuck.
I think he's too much.
He just too much like Chris Tucker.
He's like too animated.
Chris Tucker before or after Jesus?
Oh shit.
Chris Tucker before Jesus was one of the best comedians
Early
ever.
Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker after Jesus.
I don't know what happened to Chris Tucker, man. That's what happened to him?
Yeah, he
Found God?
he found God. I don't know where he was hiding, but he found God. He became a preacher.
Oh, so he don't do it the Mace way, like, back turn every couple of years?
No, he's not gay.
Oh, this is gay?
This is news.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Murder Mace.
Fuck.
Murder Mace is murder.
Our guest is here. Somebody please. Entra. Entra.
What's good?
Yo, y'all.
Chillin'.
Chillin'.
What's good, man?
Peace, yo.
Long time no see,
What up, man?
motherfucker.
No, right?
Alrighty.
Man.
So,
How y'all?
everybody, please welcome Fabeyon Torres.
We got enter applause here.
This guy is one of my favorite MCs. He should be one of yours.
I appreciate that.
Where
He's got a show coming up, a release party.
You performing that?
Yeah.
He said he's got a show. Are you performing at your show?
Nah, I didn't know it was a show. I just saw. I just seen party. Or whatever the fuck. I didn't think it was a show. That's what's up though. Yo, this shit is fire as fuck, son.
The album?
Yeah, guy.
Good looking out.
That shit is fire. I'm not even gonna front.
Good looking out, yeah. What's your favorite joint?
I got a bunch. I got a shit ton written down right
Oh,
here,
word.
guy. Yo.
Shoes to fill.
Shoes to fill
He's
and
been taking
like,
notes.
Yo, I think
nah,
that's
place
the most favorite
place we
one.
live in. Yo, I think Shoes to Fill is the best track on there. But my favorite is Place We Live In. And then like that shit 50-50, Visual Getaway, all them shits is fucking fire, yo. All of them.
Appreciate it, man.
And then I was talking about it earlier too. Like, I got like 6 or 7 that are like, yo, these shits are straight bangers. And then the rest of them, it's not even like they suck. It's like, yo, damn, these shits are fucking dope too. I just like these ones a lot better, yo. But that shit, yo, you did your fucking thing, yo. I listened to it the first time, I was like, oh shit. And the second time, I was like, yo.
I was trying to work out,
Yo,
what?
this shit is beyond. Like,
You're gonna have to listen to
super
all these
hip-hop,
songs
yo.
a couple of times, I promise you that.
bullshit.
You're not gonna get everything in one pass. It ain't gonna happen.
That's dope as fuck.
Yeah, you might have a new favorite, like, that's not even on your little favorite list.
You're gonna have to
For
listen to
real.
all these songs a couple of times.
So you want to tell the people when you start rapping?
Man, I probably wrote my first rhyme when I was like 7.
For real?
Yeah,
A word. Goddamn.
I think I remember. No, I don't remember the rapper. I remember when I was 7, I wrote my first joint.
Word.
Word. Yeah.
Well, when did you decide to do that? You just like, you got people around you, you like,
I think it was mostly like just being around the music my pops was playing. You know what I mean? The hip hop, like Big L, Nas. And
What do pops play all the time?
like those cats, KRS-One. You know what I mean?
Word. I was gonna ask you who were your influencers too, like who you listen to, like all them growing up, cause of Pops.
Around that time?
Yeah. Or who you listen to?
Or just like when I was growing up,
Yeah.
heavy influenced by like early. See, when I first started understanding what was going on, then I just went back to my roots. Like, you know what I mean? I went back to the KRS-Ones, the Rakims, Cool G Raps, Big Daddy King, and then I kind of like caught up with, you know what I'm saying, with like the times. Like then I started going to the golden era, you know what I mean, the Biggie, Big L Pun, Nas, you know what I'm saying, Jada.
You don't even really realize as a kid. You don't even realize what the fuck we be listening to, yo. Cause like you don't really start listening to music until like teenage years. You just like
I know what you're talking about.
Right. You just like what?
And like in middle school, when I really started to pay attention to the craft, I used to print out like fucking. I used to print out their lyrics and study them shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how deep I was into it.
Word. God
I
damn.
right?
Yeah, guy, what you got? This shit is
Nah, I don't know how to keep it clean.
Nah,
fuck
this
that
shit
shit.
is all.
That shit's gay.
Who told you the name of this shit?
This shit's called Inappropreality, son. We don't get beat.
Oh, I take that.
That's bad.
We're bad. That's nothing but
Dude, is
madness
it
over here.
I keep that.
You're probably the nicest guy to ever be on the
Yeah,
podcast.
that shit's bad funny.
Word.
Yeah, you're talking to a Marine guy. That's all we do. Like I be in business. That could be business. Be this guy. Fuck you. This guy's never gonna let that shit go. You fucking cussing shit on accident. It just fucking comes up.
Yeah, man.
Yo, so alright, so we talking about that shit. What you listening to now?
Now, MCs out there now.
Yeah. None of these new generation guys that are coming up.
I mean, it depends on what type of hip hop we talking about. Like, you know what I mean? But like, I mess with the this dude actually a couple of the cats is on my album.
Yo,
like I
first of all, I wrote this shit down too. My bad for cutting you off.
Nah, you good.
Yo, you don't have a single whack feature on that
Yo, I was
shit.
telling my mans that like
Features was hard.
obviously people not gonna like say yo I got a whack feature on my album like other cats, but like I'm telling my mans like yo, everybody's talking some shit on this shit, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't really deny that, man. Like, I don't know.
That shit is fun.
Well, yeah, some of them cats, like the Cloth Place We Live In, I was a fan of them. I reached out and they off the strength.
Weird. So all those people weren't from around here. I was looking at these names.
Nah,
like, yo,
they
damn.
from Rochester and Y.
Oh shit.
Fabe Travels.
Oh yeah,
That's what's up.
Easy Money. He's from
That 50-50 shit is hard, yo. That
he's
shit is
from
hard.
Lawrence, I believe. Mass.
That's
Same
what's
type
up,
of deal.
yo.
I mean,
So I didn't
You
know
see
all
Fabe?
that, yo. That's fucking fire,
You
yo.
didn't see Fabe on MTV?
Nah,
It was
yeah, I
like
got
last
that
summer?
shit written down too, yo. I was
Last
fucking
summer?
in Florida by myself, like, yo, this. I'm mad they fucking didn't get that shit to you. I was like,
That
yo,
shit
what
is
the fuck?
crazy.
But that's DC Young Fly. We were just talking about him. That nigga.
Word.
I was like, yo, lame ass motherfucker. It's like,
that's
yo,
all good.
cause
Other
he said that
was-
one Puerto Rican shit and they
Big
hyped
Damn
him up.
shit.
I was like,
That's the thing. That's why they
right.
kind of edged it to him because he was freestyling. You know what I mean? And the environment and just off his head. Like I said some direct shit, but Sharon noticed he was freestyling, so it's all good, man. I was happy to be up there.
Hey, fucking, all I know is there ain't nobody else that I know of in the 413 that was on MTV.
Shit, Team Backpack, motherfuckers, they be sharing your shit. That's what's up. You got mad fucking views on that shit. I seen you fucking freestyle the Charlie Clips. Who else was there that day?
Oh, and Cypher of all Cyphers?
Yeah.
Charlie Clips, Goods, Mickey Fax,
Mad
Bones
people,
Ragante is the one who actually put me on MTV. He plugged me in with that.
That's
Bones did his
crazy.
thing in that cypher. Who else was in that cypher? That was a crazy cypher.
Mad people.
Yeah, for the most part, I think that's all I can remember right now. Shout out
That
to
shit's fire, yo. You be doing your fucking thing, yo. You haven't been here fucking 10 minutes and we just listen to mad shit. Like, yo, that's what's up. Whatever. Let me see where the fuck it's at.
You getting old as fuck. You need glasses?
On above. I know.
Above.
The hook. Product of my environment.
Yes.
You think, because there's a lot of artists out here.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, everybody's trying to do the same thing. Do you think it's the fucking city or the people that's like, the artist itself?
Like on that other wave.
Not even. Why? How come you don't think nobody has done anything around here?
I be saying it too. Like I feel like they ain't seen nobody do it yet, so it's like they don't think that's attainable. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like it takes somebody to even just show them like, yo, this is possible. You know what I mean?
Word.
And I mean,
You just gotta take it serious.
Yeah, and you gotta put in the work, man.
Yeah.
It's like.
And that's one thing that I always say whenever anybody brings you up. I talk about because like I've seen a little backstage peek at how you do what you do, and
right.
And I'm kind of like this guy. He doesn't do anything but work. Like that's all he does. He works on his pen game day and night. He goes to work. He pays his bills, and he works on his pen game, and that's it.
That's it, man.
And if you want to make it, that's what you have to do. Unless you have like $1 million in the bank right now, and you can just buy your way into the industry. Like if you don't have that, then you need to get the fuck to work right now.
Or a drug dealer backing you, motherfuckers. So what's your goals after this? You trying to grab a label? You trying to stay independent?
I mean, yeah, I'm just trying to see what the independent thing does for me. I mean, I'm trying to just travel and hit up different cities, tour. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal. Overseas, maybe even. Because the hip hop scene over there is crazy.
Yeah, they fucking love hip hop. They super into it. Like, they fucking respect the game.
I hope
crazy.
that shit don't change.
Yeah, I feel like even better.
Underground
they're
hip-hop
here.
over there
Like,
is
sometimes.
real big.
Yeah, I already appreciate, the true hip hop out there way more than over here.
But we're spoiled. We're spoiled as fuck.
Right.
We got this shit like.
It's the same shit you're talking about with the McDonald's shit. You know what I mean? You can know something that's good for you, but you still want to eat the bullshit.
Right.
That's a crazy analogy, man.
You still want to eat the bullshit.
Word, man.
Because it's good, it's plentiful, and it's cheap.
Yeah, that's
It doesn't cost much.
That's crazy. What's your favorite track on there? It's like
because the tracks that pop up in my head, like my favorite one's probably Above or Shoes to Fill. But I like my Getaway verse too, because that was like like a topic that kind of more introspective, you know what I'm saying, like to talk about. So
I wrote down here fucking that track made you realize like mad people got mad shit going on that you don't even
you wouldn't even know.
Right. Like, everybody got fucking demons and shit that they be holding in and stuff like that. Like people don't even fucking realize that shit. And I listened to that shit over and over and I was like, oh, god damn, just like just thinking about the shit that y'all was saying. Like that's what's up though. It's dope. I fucking love this shit, yo. Go download this shit, go buy that shit Beyond Will.
Word, it's on all digital platforms, man. I mean, anyone you could think of. Spotify, Tidal, iTunes, Apple Music.
Show 23rd.
Where's the show at?
September 23rd is at Aquarius. State Street. I mean, right in the town. So, I need my city.
You got other people performing?
Might bring out a couple friends, but I mean, it's just basically just me on the bill. I mean,
that's what's up. Yeah. How long you gonna be on?
I think like a good 30-40 minutes, man. I'm going
shit.
in, yeah.
You're gonna be doing
going in.
God, that's quite a few tracks.
Yeah.
You got tickets with you?
Yeah, I do. I got some tickets. It's probably like the first time I'm doing something like this though, you know what I mean? Like album release show. You know what I mean? So I'm excited, man. September 23rd.
I feel like I said it before you came in. I think like the city has been waiting for this shit. Like you've been out here fucking rapping for a while, and everybody fucking know you nice. Everybody's been seeing you around here.
Yeah. Like this album's definitely another side of me that they ain't see yet. I mean, I released material in the past, but for the most part, they just been seeing my face in ciphers, freestyles. I mean, battle on the beats, MTV, but like tracks like joints like this, probably like ain't too familiar with the music like this that I put out.
Nah, it's really fucking great, yo. Not even bullshit. Not even saying that because you fucking right here, yo. Like this shit is dope. Like my critique of you because of that, because of exactly what you said. 'Cause that's how I seen you. Was I didn't know if you could write 16 hook,
word
16
like word. What's the format music?
You shut me the fuck up. Like, I was just like, yo, this shit is fire, yo. This shit is fire.
Appreciate you, brother.
Keep doing your fucking thing, man. Where did you record most of that shit?
Most of it Tommy Pockets. Shout out to Tommy Pockets, man. He got this on clean.
Word.
I mean, for the majority of the project, Tommy. I mean, word, man. Shout out to Studios.
Y'all ready to argue? Y'all ready to argue?
Hey, I'm always up for it.
Y'all want to go top 5?
My
Top 5 artists? Rappers? All time?
All time?
time.
Yo, bro, you gonna kill me right
Yeah.
first.
Yo. Yo.
Need a fucking pen and paper.
I'm just gonna, yeah.
Yo, I wrote this and I wrote down
before we
7.
Never mind,
yo.
shit down to 5 is
Like, it's
absurd.
so
top-
crazy. It's too
I
much.
think that's like the one of the hardest questions in life.
It is.
Yeah.
General.
Oh my
Because you
God.
get
Top
down
five
to
rap
4
artists.
and you're like,
Can we get back to
yo.
next week on
Like
this?
2 or 3.
Like Jada say that shit is almost like a religious conversation, bro.
It is. Yo, that shit is fire.
Well, I will say this. There's one person that I always consider top 5 from around here, and that's fucking Blaze, man.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm sorry to say it, but like,
Yeah.
that dude just spits.
Yeah, he's a machine.
He spits that fucking shit, and he'll fucking rip anybody's head off. So I gotta put him up there. I mean, honestly, I got mad love for all you cats, but
Yeah, no doubt.
But
Blaze
him,
is a kid.
oof. So he's definitely on there. As far as everybody else, I mean, it's craziness in my
Go ahead, man. Come on.
Vinny Paz is definitely on that list. Tech 9 for sure. Fuck, man. Because it was the first rap album I ever bought. C Murder, Free C Murder.
He said that shit earlier.
Free C
Yo,
Murder
this
shit.
Hey, man.
Yo.
He's out of appeals, but we gotta keep trying. What am I at? 4 right now? Fuck. 4.
That's the most different
Yo.
top 5 I've ever heard of.
Yo, it's the
Like,
oldest.
I'm saying, bro.
Ever.
That was a funny
Ever.
one.
So I mean, I don't know, just because he's my boy and he's kicking off a tour soon, Ritz.
This is another reason why this conversation is always so fucking crazy to have. It's because everybody has their own personal preferences of what they actually listen to.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like I got DMX in my top 5.
I ain't mad at that.
Like,
Nah, I mean, there's certain people that like if somebody says it, you just can't argue it. People will argue all day about the fucking order you put them in, though.
I have no order.
Yeah, you can't.
I kind of have
Hove is one to me though,
Okay.
because he surpassed. Nobody can have the career that he's had. Nobody can do that again. I really don't think anybody can do that again.
Nah.
From start until where he's at right now. No way.
I would
no
say for sure
way.
he's the best businessman ever to do it. Like he.
But I think all that.
Because it
is a part of it.
wasn't just rap. Jay-Z built a fucking empire.
Right.
He did fucking everything.
Yeah.
It's like he was a very good rapper.
But it's
don't get it
because
wrong.
it's because of rap.
He got into everything, and he did everything very well. There wasn't anything that Jay-Z got into that failed. You know?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's crazy to say, yo, dude. He's a fucking genius, yo. He's the man.
That's a fact. So
Just
we got 3 more from you?
Oh shit.
Keep it dragging shit.
Slide out of there.
DMX, Kendrick's and my shit. But then once I got here, I was like, fuck, because I couldn't figure out who to put. I got Cole, Pop, Big, and Wayne actually. Wayne. That's 7. I got 7 names.
You can't be mad at anyone.
Wayne was unstoppable.
That
7
whole,
in the top 5?
yes, because that 5.
Springfield Ma
That
fucking
that
I was
5.
gonna say that though. I
couldn't pick who's in that 5th spot, so I just wrote down the rest of the names that I was arguing
that
about.
last spot is crazy hard.
Wait, you wrote this down and you just
Right,
you
T9.
sprung it on us all of a sudden. You had this
Yeah,
shit
time
written
to
down.
prepare,
What
think
the
about
fuck?
it,
You
gel on it.
sandbagging
And
ass
still came
motherfucker.
with 7.
I
It
know.
still came with 7.
I look.
Damn.
Y'all motherfuckers. I had this conversation before.
Nah, because normally I don't get put on the spot where it's like you got a microphone in your face and you got to
Nah,
say it.
yeah,
Normally I'm
yeah,
just like,
that's
all
Right
right,
now, on the record.
I'll just keep
who the
listening to
fuck is
people.
the
I'll just keep
best?
listening to
Who you
people all
got?
day.
Motherfucker.
I'll be worse than him.
You
I'll
know what
have
I'm
30
saying?
people in my top
It's
5.
fucking Hove number 1. Pac. You know what I mean? Big L up there. Fucking. Now this is when it gets tough.
Right, that
'Cause
4th and 5.
See, I'm
like,
a Big Daddy Kane fan. I mean, like that's what I was raised to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta
think it
do
was his
Big Daddy
birthday
Kane in there. If you're gonna say Hove, then you gotta say Big Daddy Kane, because Hove
If you
runs
say
everything
Big
for
Daddy
Big Daddy
Kane, you
Kane.
gotta put Cool G out there too.
Nah.
See?
Cool G had the bars, but it's a lot of other niggas that I personally listen to and learn more from. You know what I'm saying? So, you mean that number 5?
That's the reason why I got DMX in mind, is because like I felt that motherfucker. Like
Me too.
It's like
It was that crack.
Yeah, we gonna
It was that crack. That crack made him real relatable. He started going through real normal people shit when he was fucking high. Real normal people shit. Fuck. You cracked up, it don't matter how much money you got, your car getting repossessed, motherfucker. You cracked out no matter how much money you got, your baby moms is calling the fucking police on you.
Bobby Brown doing good out here, man.
That's crazy.
Who,
Huh?
Oh?
Yo.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
He was fucking Janet.
I want to hear Fabe's top 5 because, like I
I'd probably
said,
rather say
I respect Fabe because he works on his penmanship harder than anybody else and he studies the game
And
more than
mind
anybody
you,
else.
Nas.
I had this shit, and Nas has been my favorite rapper
Nobody said Nas.
since fucking forever, nigga.
Nobody, but you don't say him though. You don't get to say that now.
I didn't. I'm just saying.
In the
like,
last
I
podcast,
said
both of
that
y'all
shit.
was saying Eminem was that nigga. Neither one of y'all said Eminem.
I'm not putting Eminem in my top 5.
Oh, so he must not be that nigga.
He is.
He can't be that nigga if
He
you
is.
said distinctively.
I mean,
He's
nah,
not in
not put him
mine.
in your top 5.
He's not in
I've
mine.
never bought an Eminem album in my life.
That
He's
too.
not that nigga then.
Nah, I'm lying. I bought
never
Eminem
said he
albums.
was. You got me confused with your other white friend.
Come on, man. You never bought an M. Oh, you like the whitest person I know.
Nah, he likes
You the
Logic.
coolest whitest person I know.
Thank you.
Damn.
That means a lot to me to hear it from somebody else.
Come on.
I tell myself that in the morning when I wake up. It's when it comes from somebody else.
Nah, that's rare though. You
He
don't
said he's
hear
an
it.
MGK fan.
Yeah, I honestly, I did. I thought the MGK diss was way meaner. I thought it was way meaner.
Yeah, I finally listened to the whole thing.
So
Shit.
hard.
I thought he came back.
That
I
shit
mean,
was
like, cause he even said it in the fucking thing. The whole thing started years ago, and then all of a sudden, this is the first time you hear about it. So it took basically 6 years for him to even give a fuck enough to write this song about him and all this shit. This motherfucker came back the next day. Like, if I remember correctly, I remember some people tried some shit like that on you guys, and we went in that studio. We had a late night, and we.
I wasn't in that.
Everybody recorded that cipher and shot that video, and that shit was up the next fucking morning. And that's what it's about, man. Like, you can't take your time.
That's
If
why
somebody's
I'm
gonna
mad
come
at
at you,
Buddy
you gotta
so
be
hard
there.
right
Yeah, I was about to say that was gonna be my next question. Y'all saw what Remy did to him?
Yeah,
Yeah, she go
that's
off
what
being
he
a punk.
needs,
She
man.
kind of sunned that.
I think he has a plan, some type of
really
plan.
shunned
Not
that.
kinda. She did.
Yeah, she said.
But Remy is thorough as
What you
fuck.
saying? What were you saying? You got a
Remy
plan?
I said, yeah, I feel like he has like a plan, whatever that is, cause you know he got all this extra shit going on now. But come on, brother, man, you MC, this is
That's
just
your man.
Especially after
That's your
that.
man's too.
Oh,
he's
for
not.
real?
That's what I mean. It's hard, but
That's your man,
he's
too.
definitely he's in my top 10. I don't know
Nah.
about my
Nah,
5. But he's in
26. Top
Mhm.
26. He's a solid
Like I
26,
said,
25th.
You can't argue about
Nah,
the
he's
people
not
that you would
10.
put in it, but you will argue about the order till it's in the top. All right?
Butters ain't going in the top, dude.
He definitely
20. He ain't going in the top 20.
Well, yeah, you can't
There's
take
too
your
many
time
niggas
on them
before him.
things.
Yeah, I could name a bunch of people before I get
Get
there.
him play.
Oh, I ain't disrespectful.
Nigga ain't gonna hurt nobody was a hit.
Oh, shit.
This nigga's a fool.
Mm.
Slick Rick.
Too late to go back and put Busta in mine.
Busta
Busta
Rhymes.
Rhymes, man.
Who's the best fast
Man,
rapper? Who's the best fast rapper?
He's gonna say Ritz.
I'm gonna say Tech, man. I'm
Oh,
gonna say
where
Oh,
Tech
yeah,
for
you
sure.
said Tech 9 last time.
Twister.
Twister,
Twister's
Busta
crazy,
Rhymes.
yeah.
All of the members of
Busta
the
Rhymes.
Twisted
Yeah,
is
man.
crazy.
Yo,
Nah, I think Twister got it.
fuck.
Yeah,
What is
because
the
I can
name?
understand
Eminem
Twister
is
better.
Rap guy, he showed. Come on.
Eminem
He broke the
repeat.
record.
He rhymed too much though. Like Twister will rhyme some shit that it shouldn't even rhyme. Eminem just try to over rhyme and shit like that. Like, Twister got him.
Yeah,
Busta.
Twister's retarded.
I don't know.
He got
Busta-
hits
Busta-
with it too.
Crazy.
That's the shit. Twister got hits with it though. Like, I busted.
He used
But
to.
that's the shit too. Where the fuck he been? Busta Rhymes still Twister. Busta Rhymes is still like showcase.
Twister did the Team Backpack verse like 2 years ago. That shit was crazy.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
How'd you get on that shit? They just or you shot that shit and they picked it up?
That was a video for the audition. So
I remember when you did that.
and then they just, I think they picked a couple of them to put out on, their page or whatever. So shout out to them.
Nah, that's what's up. That's dope as fuck. I was like, God damn.
They would have been idiots to not pick you.
Thousands views.
You kidding me?
Alright, man.
What do you wait? You didn't say yours.
Oh, my top 5. Papoose,
Yes.
Pun,
Yes.
Nas, Jada. Then I gotta slow down.
It's always that fourth or
It's
fifth.
gonna be like it's gonna be like how I'm feeling that day. Probably either Joel Ortiz or Ransom.
Yo, Joel's a beast, yo. He's a
Man,
fucking beast.
After that is so. Let's say I pick Joel for the 5th. It'll be Ransom and Eminem. Big L was crazy too though. Biggie's crazy too. Can you name it?
Yeah, like I said, you just say your names all day.
Yo,
Like there's
it's
not
crazy,
one person that you
man.
can get
It's
mad
hard.
at for putting in the list. Where
Like he said, it's a mood, and I feel like that's the big thing.
yeah, that's another thing right
The
there.
generational music. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, everything is moods. Depending on your mood, depending on whatever drug you're on at the time. You know what I'm saying? Or non-drug you on. You know what I'm saying? Everything is your mood. You know what I mean? So just like you said, shit, everybody.
Yeah, if you ask me tomorrow, it'll
Top
probably be
five
a different
when we
top
get-
5
Hell yeah.
for sure. The next
You
day,
ask
the
me
next
tomorrow,
day,
and I
next
probably
day.
ain't even listen to nobody in my top 5 in the past month. No bullshit.
For real.
No bullshit.
Well, I'm embarrassed right now because I forgot the song, but there's a song where it's Chris Calico, Twista, and Tech Nine, and all they try to do is go as fast as possible, and it's ridiculous. I
That
forget the
sounds
fucking name of the song though, so
That sounds ridiculous.
I can't show my face at a Tech Nine concert with a VIP pass if I fuck this up.
That Worldwide Choppers shit was fire.
What is it?
Worldwide Choppers.
Oh yeah, the Worldwide Choppers 1 and 2 he did with Eminem, and that shit was ridiculous.
Oh, I think I remember that one.
I think on that one M kind of outdid him a little bit, but I think that he didn't care at that point because he had wanted to work with Eminem for so long, and it was one of them things where because of people that each one of them are affiliated with kind of had beef that it wasn't really gonna mesh, and then all of a sudden one day it happened, and it's an awesome song, man.
I fuck with them. I forgot who put me onto that shit. Some old chick. We're not gonna mention her.
Easy.
FBI is listening.
Shit, no, she don't fuck with me.
The FBI has tapped this.
Dude, y'all don't even know that half. When I say she's the FBI, like nigga, she's the FBI.
She's a woman.
Nigga, no.
She's a woman.
Nigga, no.
That's
Women
part-
go to her
that's
to
part
go
of their
find
shit.
shit.
Oh,
Like that. Like, yo, man, everybody
Does she
goes
charge?
to
She
her
could just
to
start a
find
business.
shit.
It's a private detective.
I know she's a PI for real. I told her to get paid. I'm not playing. She find yo. What?
There's some night vision goggles.
That shit
and
is
some
OD.
fucking
That shit
laser
is
microphones.
OD.
And
I started messing around a long time ago. Like a long time ago.
At
Like
least
you
you kept it
can't,
real.
you can't. Like
At
yo,
least
like
you kept it
goddamn,
real.
you can't.
This is gonna be somebody under the comments and shit like, oh yeah, you did.
I know, real quick. I set myself up for failure.
So 3 days ago.
That's crazy. I hate y'all motherfuckers. Yo, you got any other upcoming shows?
Right now, I'm gonna be performing at a parade Sunday in
What's
Springfield. PR parade
That's Sunday?
this Sunday.
I didn't know
Yep. Oh, that's the.
what time is that?
That's in. I think that starts in the morning. Yep. North End to downtown.
that. They having that shit downtown?
Yep. Yep.
Weird.
PR parade, man. And then.
You know attraction performing?
Cause it's a couple different artists on the float, so it's probably gonna rotate. You know what I'm saying? Down.
Oh,
So,
word. That's
I
dope. She
don't
got
know.
on the float.
But I'm definitely gonna do times 2 for that. Definitely do
That
times
shit's
2.
hard.
Word, thanks, man.
I'll ask you after. I was gonna ask you a question right now, but I'll ask you after.
Alright.
I don't know. I don't know if I can. Or yeah, I don't know. I'll just leave that one for after. Fuck y'all motherfuckers. I am high.
Nah, come on, just ask me, dog.
Don't do
Nah, I don't want to.
We ain't doing that.
Nah, I don't want to.
Alright.
Cause it's about the beats.
Alright, what's up?
Like,
You're too deep now.
I know.
Right,
Are they
like,
cleared? Like, did you
they
like the
gotta be
sample?
on
was
Apple
like-
Music.
Nah, I ain't doing that right now.
You ain't doing them beats?
Nah.
Well, you better stop saying that on air. They gonna cut
That's
your
why I
shit
didn't
off
want to
the beat.
ask.
Bro,
They gonna cut your
you
shit.
ain't getting out of me anything right now.
That's why I didn't want to ask.
Oh, I read what you're saying. I didn't know you were going
Yeah,
there.
delete that part.
But nah, I mean,
All lawsuit inquiries. They go to management. If I'm not mistaken, you got the same manager still?
hey, listen, I ain't gonna say nothing else
He
anyway.
gonna be mad as fuck for that one.
Damn, guy. Y'all see, y'all put me in the bad spot. I shouldn't have asked. Fuck.
Yo, on some real shit though, motherfuckers ain't. Even niggas that's on right now ain't clean
Nobody
shit
clears
right
it.
now.
Nobody
Word.
clears it.
Cause I was like, oh shit. And I was like, this shit fucking rock. And I was like, I wonder if he.
Honestly, like he said, like I could name names of people right now who have stuff out that you can go to the store and buy and stuff that have cleared samples.
I'm just saying
do
like,
that
but-
because we're not about that life on this thing.
Right.
Okay, we're not gonna snitch people out, but I mean he's right. Like not a lot of people bother the time to clear the samples because it's just one of the things where it's like, if you get sued, it's just gonna be more publicity.
Man, listen, if I'm getting sued for one of them joints, then
Right, it's a good
I'm
thing.
already on a whole different level.
it's a
Like,
good
I'm just
thing.
getting the ball
Exactly,
rolling
see?
right now independently, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not even worried about none of that shit right now.
Sophomore album could pay back anything he gets sued for, anyways, you know.
Damn. I need to keep all that.
Oh shit. Yeah, we might have just fucked up.
He can write his way out of any mess.
It's
he
good,
gets
it's all
himself.
good, it's all good.
You listen to any of these like new generation motherfuckers like Lil Pump, Lil this, Lil that?
I never listened to Lil Pump, heard the name. What
I don't fucking know
shit
none
with
of these.
Kanye West?
huh?
Y'all ain't
Oh
heard
nah,
this
that shit is
Kanye West?
fire.
Him with
This
Kanye?
shit is actually
It's
fucking
fire.
hard.
I'll listen. I'll give it a listen.
The Kanye West song?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hear it
actually
anyway.
fucking
See, but that's the thing though. We was having this conversation too. Like me as a DJ, when I listen to any new song for the first time, I have to think about what can I do with this song? Where can I play it? Like, what type of mood, like atmosphere can I play this song? Like, so that shit I could play in a lot of places.
Alright.
So that's why I was like, this shit is hot. It's hot.
What other song he got? Lil Pump that I might know.
Yeah, he's the one who sings like this.
I can't name
Yeah,
that.
Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang,
Oh, see?
that
Nah,
shit.
nah.
I
The
wouldn't
rest of
know
his
that was-
catalog is trash, but that Kanye shit,
Nah,
we only can co-sign the good shit.
Yo,
We
I'm
ain't
gonna
gonna
keep it
co-sign
100,
the
man.
I
catalog.
don't like none of I don't like none of these dudes. Like, I don't
really-
understand it. I don't understand it. I think that's a problem, and that's why I like listen. Because you, how old are you?
25.
Word, that's crazy. I thought you were like 26, 27, but still, like listening to this shit, I was like, yo, goddamn, this guy sounds old as fuck. He don't sound like these kids,
That's
yo.
all, you know.
He sound like these kids. Yep, spitting that shit, that real, yo.
I feel like they should like create or identify like that as a different genre of music. They shouldn't call that hip hop because it's not. It's not hip hop.
It's not. It's just turn
I
up.
mean, it's cool though. Like you know, when you want to listen to it, it's cool.
Yeah,
I ain't
it's
knocking it,
fun.
but just you
Fun
misleading the people. Like
It's more pop.
It's funny.
Like
music.
that's
pop.
what it is. It's like it's
Word.
more pop and dance music than it is fucking
Exactly.
hip hop.
Exactly.
But it just gets passed off as that. You know what I mean?
It's a catch-22. You know what I mean? Because
Or just name it
that's
trap.
the way that rap
Or just
started
just
too.
keep it trap. You know what I'm saying?
Are they the new version of like how Diddy was? When they said Diddy wasn't hip hop, he made all the like dance and
Hoppy
shit. make
shit.
it
That's
feel good.
that's rap.
I don't know, man,
All
because
the
that's
time.
hip hop. Like you had the Mace on it,
Big.
112. You know the R&B hip hop. Yeah. So that was different. I think. Shine, damn.
Yeah, it's dirty.
Oh, that nigga.
Dirty.
That nigga for 3 songs.
I know, that nigga's dirty.
That nigga for 3 songs.
Yo, did you feel like you needed to write Shoes to Fill?
I'm trying to remember how I came up with that concept, man. But I think once I heard the beat, I was like, I gotta do something different to this. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't know. Yeah, honestly, maybe once I thought of the concept, I compared it to "Pray for Me," Joe Budden. You familiar with that? Y'all familiar with that joint?
Yeah.
Well, he had It's a joint where he had a conversation with God, and that shit is like one of the craziest joints I ever heard. But I just wanted to do something different, but you know, still like an ill concept. So I feel like I did want to. I feel it was a clever way to show people like my background a little bit too. You know what I mean? So
it was.
Yeah, word.
I feel like the whole album was, because you know what I mean, a lot of shit like you was asking them for real. It was a lot of the answers, a lot of shit that you said in your albums, you know what I mean? The shit with your pops and the music you listened to and what grew you, and to hear you even answer and say the same shit, it was like, okay. So now you already know, even with something small,
there ain't no lie on the
he
fucking
writing some
record.
real shit, right? You know what I mean? He writing some real shit. It's real. It's real.
Shit is fire. I don't know how many times I listen to that shit.
I've been listening to this shit all day.
All
Yeah.
day, yo.
Okay.
I was listening to like Mad Bird off of
That shit in Mac Miller new album.
Yes.
Mac Miller new album is hard though.
I ain't listening.
Oh, I thought you were making a joke about him being dead.
No, I was saying that's all I've been listening to. It says that on my Mac Miller album.
Nah, he did
Mac
just
Miller
push some shit
album.
up.
Wait, he
Fire.
so I may got a loop, so he just dropped a new album
Yeah, he dropped the album before he died.
like a couple of days ago.
Like
Nah,
a
it was
week or some shit.
I thought it was like
a little
oh,
while
you know,
ago.
relatively
It was a little
couple
while
days.
before. Yeah.
Oh, damn, man.
And this shit is actually a hard ass fucking album.
I ain't
No
know that
bullshit.
shit.
It's a brother through and through. But it sound like, you know how they say that shit, like niggas be knowing they about to die.
Yeah, I'm about to say that.
It sound like it. It sound
it's
like
like floating music.
Yo, why that be
Sounds like-
happening when people die?
I
don't know.
Same shit like you was
That's
talking
crazy.
about though. There was a lifestyle he was living, so you could tell. Even when Eminem was in that shit, when you really hard on them drugs, and you living like that, and you deep in that depression, and you writing like that, they know because they live in that shit every day. So by the time it come to, is they been living that shit for 3-4 years, 5 years. We know it that day. That day.
That's like across all genres of music, man. Cause like I've never really been like a David Bowie fan, but somebody one day was like, "Yo, did you hear the song that he dropped right before he died?" Like the whole video like is him dying, and then like he died like 2 days later, and it's just like, what the fuck?
Kurt Cobain too. When I studied him when I did that mixtape, and he was talking about how he tried to kill himself first, but somebody came, so it messed up the plan. So then he had to do a show. It delayed time, and then that day it was like he went to take a nap. There's nobody home, and the other side of the house. Then they found him. So like he planned it. It's just that they kept like you come in to use the bathroom. So it's like, oh, I can't do it now. I gotta wait.
All right. So then $1 million
Tupac,
question.
baby,
I feel
Tupac,
awful
baby.
that Ja is off camera right now, but
Yeah, that was
so
crazy.
because you just said that you studied Kurt Cobain, I have to ask: do you think he did it, or do you think Courtney Love did it?
Nah, I think he did it.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what did what.
He killed himself.
There's a big conspiracy around that Kurt Cobain didn't kill himself by blowing his head off with the shotgun. That it was his super druggy girlfriend, wife, Courtney.
Oh.
So because I never really cared. I honestly because you know my general opinions of people like this. So like I don't give a fuck. I thought it was just funny. You know, it was a lesson that went through Kurt Cobain's mind, his teeth. But because you studied him, I wanted to ask you your opinion because I'm not an expert by any means. So if you studied him, you know more than me by far. So if you say that you think he killed himself, then next time somebody tells me that Courtney loved it, I'm just gonna be like, you're full of shit.
He said he talked about it. He was like that. Dealing with fame is too much. Like
It was way too much for him, and you
he's
can
like,
tell
y'all,
early
y'all
on.
love me. He's kept
Early
asking, like,
on.
why do y'all love me? Like it's too much to do good stuff to make y'all keep loving me. It's like when does it end? When is the time? for
That
it?
time he showed up on TV high on heroin in a dress was kind of like you could tell that it was not going to end well for him at that point.
When you're having too much money for somebody to step in, that's the problem. Too much money, a motherfucker can't step in and curve your life to some positive shit and get you around that shit.
Dave Grohl survived that band and created the Foo Fighters, so there's a silver lining in everything, I guess. He became stupid rich. The bass player's like an art critic now. He's the only guy. He's probably doing worse than Kurt.
Oh, shit. He alive.
Oh my god!
He's still kicking and
Oh
breathing.
my god, yo.
So where were we?
Oh
We were
shit,
at,
yo. I don't even know.
Oh, but he said that Mac Miller, and then
Oh
he
my
went into
god,
that.
yo.
Motherfuckers
Oh
getting
my
gay.
god, yo. This guy,
Some
yo.
fast shit.
That's fucking crazy.
Bravo.
What else I got on
That's
here?
why we reacted that way when you asked if you could swear.
Yeah.
I mean,
He don't know what he
bad
walked
people.
into.
We're bad
now.
He don't know what he walked
I'm
into.
definitely gonna be tuning in more though.
Nah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yo, this shit is wild, bro. Like, this shit is wild. Yo, do you remember fucking me at the Boys and Girls Club?
Carew?
Yeah. Oh, weird. I was like, you was mad little then.
Yeah, I was
like, I don't think you
Nigga
remember
was
me
the
because
same
me
size.
and Dave used to, his brother used to go run around. I know, fuck you, nigga. Leave me alone. I stay set myself up fucking jokes, nigga. I hate y'all motherfuckers, yo.
You really was though.
Shut up,
No, it's cute. It's cute. It's cute.
nigga.
You're cute size.
I hate you. I just got all 12 of his kids are my height.
Damn.
No. Only 6 of them are.
Tell me that's not gangster.
You split
That was
shit
just
right
pretty
on
badass.
too. That's that marine shit.
Is that
That's
its
the
brain?
mud shit.
Do those things have brains?
Oh fuck.
Nigga, that's a great visual, man. You want
Yeah, zoom in.
What the fuck was that?
I don't
Get up
know.
close on that shit.
That's
I'm
the.
kidding.
That shit exploded.
They say some shit with some shit going around right now. And that looks like some shit.
Nigga.
What the
They say
fuck
some
was
shit.
that?
I don't know, man. It's still right here,
Some
man.
shit going on right now.
Come on.
Tune in next week when we do the necropsy on whatever the fuck this thing is.
If we survive, motherfucker.
That's a beetle.
Oh, what the fuck? That shit exploded, son.
Yeah.
Man,
Damn.
this nigga about to eat him.
A hidden IED named Mike Torch.
About to get him.
Where your dogs at, man?
My
How
dogs.
eat everything.
You know, listen to them.
You ain't no
Y'all
cookies
afraid of
around?
dogs? You afraid of dogs?
Cookies. You fucking Spanish? You must have a frog somewhere.
A frog.
A frog in the front and a chicken in the back.
This nigga.
Come on now. Oh shit, the culture.
I know about the chickens. What's with the frogs?
You don't know about, see? Yeah, yo. It's native frog.
If it ain't you Spanish, I just supposed to have a frog around.
This supposed to be eating the bugs.
This guy's
Fucking
dickhead,
bullshit.
This motherfucker.
Oh, it's crazy.
That shit handy, man.
Yo, so, fuck you. Alright, how did you come up with the title of the album? Where'd that come from?
Yo, I never even said this to nobody, but the person who produced Above, Willoughby's, I don't know if you saw the whatever on track list, but so he there was like, I think it was maybe last year around this time, maybe a couple months before, he was just sending me, kept feeding me ill beats, and I'm like, yo, all these shit is fucking crazy. Let's just do. I just thought of, Will beyond Will. You know what I mean? So, but it didn't really work out like that to have just one producer because I had other fire, obviously. But and then I just thought like, man, this title kind of means something different now. Like, you know what I mean, beyond Will. And
Shit's dope.
just
It's
shit I
different.
was going through in my life at that time. So it's like kind of was like perfect timing, relatable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely fuck with the title of this shit.
Or-
How many tracks did you record? And you just shuffled through how many?
I probably had just a few joints that is not on there. You know what I mean? But for the most part, it was really that amount. Cause I was doing other things too, like during the process of doing the album, like a bunch of freestyles and even on wax. You know what I'm saying? Features. So I was always working, but that body of work. That amount, man.
I was gonna ask you motherfuckers to freestyle.
I already told him.
He said, nah.
I mean.
I already told him. I said he got bigger things to do. Unfortunately.
Nah. I don't want to say that, man. You know what I mean? I fuck with y'all, but damn, what I got right now?
You not gonna rap, Mac?
Nigga, I need some water.
You gonna rap?
I'm watching y'all, man.
I need you to rap, man.
Can I get some water?
I got you.
Can I get a nice warm beverage
I got you.
to soothe my throat?
Cause
Mike will get you something to soothe your throat.
Oh,
I wanna
nah,
hear
I
some
don't want none of that shit they done brought back from Afghan.
what you talking about?
None of that shit.
Nuts to butts.
None of that shit you like to sue.
I think we're just gonna end up renaming the podcast Nuts to Butts.
Somebody fucked the whole shit up. Fuck the whole shit up.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you got the ice machine.
Up here, you ain't got no excuse.
Do what I can.
Fuck what you can. This is God granted you this gift. That shit with Shamrock and stuff too. I mean, he mentioned it in the shit with Jillian. I like the two songs you did, the smooth ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He blessed that. He blessed that joint. Shout out to Jordan on the beat too.
We need an intern for getting water, now accepting applications. You can hang out. We'll pass the lead.
You get paid in blunt hits.
You get paid.
Fuck the bullshit.
I tell you what, at the end of every episode, Tom will shoot you a quick face shot so people know. Whoa.
So sweet.
Because how long y'all been doing the podcast?
This is the 5th episode.
Best guy.
Oh, word? Okay. And, yo, you said y'all Pat next, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I feel like
He's ready to fucking knock somebody the fuck out.
I feel like he had to clarify some things.
What was you talking about?
No, I feel like it's gonna be part of his bars now.
Oh,
Nah. Oh, okay.
Maybe. You never know.
Like the time when I watched Freeway, right, and it was just like, wait, what's the name of the team again?
Oh, I remember that, dude.
Yeah. I'll never forget working with him. I mean, honestly, before he turned into like a fucking... Before he turned into like a crackhead recently, I mean, he could have worked his way.
He was working last album?
No, not on his album. It was just one song we did or whatever. But I recorded him one time, and we were in the control room with his manager, a couple other people, and he just wrote the shit right there on the spot. And like honestly, that was one of the things where like I had been listening to him for a while. So when I got the call and they were like, "Yo, you want to go record with Freeway right now?" I was like, "Y'all got the right guy?" I was like, "You talking about Freeway, or you talking about like some dude from around here that's calling himself that?" But nah, I showed up. It was him. He like I say, he wrote that whole shit on the spot. But it was just funny because he was just sitting there. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of that, he stopped and he asked Frank what the name of the team was so he could shout him out in his bars. And then he just went right back to. And then all of a sudden, he just stood up and was like, "All right, let's get it."
Yeah, I mistook that. I thought you meant like he fucked up, like he was in the
you
middle
said
of
he
somewhere
fucked up, too.
and like asked in front of everybody, like, "Yo, who is y'all again?" Like I was like,
no,
"God damn, like that's fucking dirty."
Thank
like,
you, Chicago!
He had to ask who they were again, but here's the thing, you gotta understand that man was grinding it out, doing work, moving across the country on a tour at the time, you know what I mean? He met so many people in the past couple of days that it was just like whatever to him. I mean, that he turned into a crackhead recently, so I mean, who knows what he was doing.
For real though?
I don't know, you seen that picture of him and Beanie at the fucking...
Nah, I think he lost the,
I hope.
I don't want to say the wrong thing, like a
I hope
kidney
he
or something.
is.
Oh no, yeah.
Okay, good.
Something wrong.
Good, because I had heard it. I heard it felt the Beanie Siegel way, and the picture was him and
That's
Beanie.
what happens with black people. They just kill him off so quick. Now he only got 3 weeks left for real.
But I mean, Beanie's been so back and forth. It's like Freeway, I get it, it's your boy, but stay away, man, stay away.
I wasn't even like, I didn't even know that about beans.
Yeah, he got all kinds. That dude was the man. Honestly, he could be another one that could easily work your way into the top 5.
I know a lot of people with beans.
But yeah, he kind of got all fucked up and all this stuff. Honestly, I think a lot of it happened when the judge was like, "Hey, I'll release you from jail, but I'm gonna release you into the custody of Jay-Z." And Jay-Z said, "No, the fuck you ain't." So if you can call somebody your mans and they standing there in an orange jumpsuit and chains, and all you have to do is say, "Yeah, Your Honor."
Jay-Z a corporate friend though.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers didn't realize that nigga was a corporate friend.
That's what I'm saying.
He ain't no. It's not your buddy. This
So,
is
you know
a
what I
job
mean?
friend.
So he kind of fell on some hard times after that, but whatever. But yeah, so I mean, Freeway was just a man. He was way shorter than I thought he would be in real life, though.
Good, motherfucker. You short along with me.
I think he's still taller than you. Don't get carried away. Don't get too excited.
You trying to get like commercial success? Now that we talking about this.
Now, what's your ultimate goal with this shit?
I mean, to
To be the best rapper.
I wouldn't say no to that, but I'm not.
Like you
I'm keeping my element
on the radio and like.
Yo, yeah. Who wouldn't want that?
Right.
Who wouldn't want all that exposure?
I think
I need all that.
Know Me and Rafters. I think I can hear on the radio.
I definitely hear Know Me. Rafters too. Rafters is more like I was trying to do that for more sports theme. You know what I mean?
Word.
ESPN, 2K-ish. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That was the aim for that.
I Know Me, yo, like, I was like, yo, this nigga sounds so hard talking to a bitch. This is like, yo, I was like, yo, like.
Nah, come on, I can get, you got
that
DMX
shit sound,
man.
Nah, that shit sounded hard.
Joint.
When I first,
Scream at bitches.
no, I'm saying it was
make them
dope.
and crack.
I'm saying it was dope as fuck. Like I was like, yo, like that feeling, like a DMX type shit. Like, damn, this nigga's mad aggressive with how he's saying what he's saying, but it's still dope. I had to play it back. I was like, oh, he's talking about a bitch.
Push the button.
I know. Put that shit back.
Yo, she's not a bitch though, man. No.
yo, oh shit.
We will refer you.
I'm sorry.
Hey, yo, call my bitch.
Call my bitch. No bitch.
I was like, yo. Thanks.
I'm sure she's a very nice young lady. Okay?
Nah, it's dope. I fuck with that track hard.
Well, it looks, man.
The whole thing, yo, through and through, guys. And I wrote down too, yo, how the order of it was perfect too.
Yeah, that shit was great.
Yeah, I felt like, cause I'm listening to it with my boy yesterday. I'm not trying, but cause it was the first time I was hearing it with him, and I told him like, yo, this is the perfect. Like Above is like the perfect second joint to have on a project. Like just the way the flow and the vibe to the next joint. You know what I'm saying?
I felt that way throughout the whole thing.
Word.
That shit is dope. I really, really like it, yo. Like,
I'm gonna say my favorite feature was the terminology verse. That nigga sound and everything. I feel like that nigga.
And that's another like he's one of my favorite rappers going on.
That shit.
And I just
that shit is fire.
I don't know, I met Turner on a show one
Daisy
time.
was like, my bad. Daisy was like, he have anybody on there? I was the first person I said.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, probably,
it's like, yo, that shit's crazy. What were you saying though? You met him where?
Sometime in Mass, I forgot. I opened up. He was fucking with it. You know how that goes, like, you know what I'm saying? After that, I just kept showing my face, you know what I mean? He heard me more, I mean, that's my bro now, though.
Word. That's what's up.
Yeah, I think I remember, like, you posted a picture, you and him one day. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Visuals is fucking fire too, yo. The whole, we can say, the whole thing,
Shout out
yo.
my cousin Jay, so vivid, man.
That shit is hard. I like his pattern, like how he went. I was like, yo, this shit was dope.
Yeah, his flow was crazy on it. I'm kind of mad I didn't do the ill multi-syllables like they did, cause, you know what I mean, but, I had my touch on it.
It was one of them songs. Was it the first one you did that shit? Like you sped up the pace.
Oh yeah.
I think it was the first
I did that on Pure Gold.
Off guard for a little bit.
I did that on the Pay Homage one too.
That shit hard.
Yeah, I like fucking with the flow sometimes like that a little bit, speeding up, slowing back down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody when they fucking like to do that. You know, when you fucking,
You can't just keep going.
That's what
you gotta speed it up, slow it down, hit the angles. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Good pipeline. That's how you're supposed to do the shit.
Fucking hate shit, yo.
Not the butt.
I had a question.
From now on, we'll donate $1 to cancer patients every time Nut to Butt gets brought up on the podcast.
Right, you have to start a change drawer or some shit.
We're not gonna do that.
This guy, we fucking broke.
This nigga's
He's never gonna come back. Yo, we got a sponsor today. Yeah, I wanted to shout out the sponsor. I'm not gonna say your name right now until shit is, you know what I mean?
You gonna shout him out?
So if you, yep, and that's how we gonna do this shit. Because if anybody else want to sponsor,
Fair enough. I thought you were just being a cheap bastard.
You know what I mean?
Waiting for the stuff to actually show up.
So that fucking money clear my cash app. I ain't saying
so
shit.
if anybody else wants to sponsor you, you can also
Reach out to us.
Right, we could make something happen. So you'll be seeing that in the next couple weeks, which is dope. Damn, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna ask you. You want fucking you, man?
Throw on some beats.
Huh?
Some beats.
I don't know what you said.
Throw on some beats.
Some beats.
For them to rap to.
After he said that freeway shit, that's all I could think about was you saying. Yeah, shit.
You a dick.
What? For what? What'll I do now?
You know.
What'll I do now?
Fucking ruthless, man. That's why I fucking love this show. All right, I love this podcast so much. You don't give a fuck. And Frank jokes.
I'm the president of not giving a fuck.
Fuck.
Not giving a fucklandia. You're all welcome to apply for citizenship.
This is perfect. This is perfect.
86 give a fucks.
I can't, yo.
So we say in the kitchen, 86 give a fucks. We're not in the motherfuckers. Real shit.
So y'all gonna rap?
Yeah, you want me to wrap it up?
I thought we were yeah.
You want me to throw? Alright. Magnum, poppers, jaws, droppers, gobstoppers, holy droppers. I'm the knockers. I set you up.
That's what they be doing too.
I set you up.
And then now it's a
We
hit.
just made a fucking hit.
Now it's a hit.
Come on now, y'all not gonna give my credit where credit is due.
Shit's crazy, man.
When this shit
Do I
gets
get producer
stolen,
credits?
when this shit gets stolen over the fucking.
If you rap like that, I hope you take Xanax.
Oh my god.
I told you, just Addy.
Matt has never heard Mac rap, and I've been trying to get Mac to rap for Matt for a long
Okay,
time.
now you're just as bad as him.
man.
Now you're just as bad as him. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Stop that.
Yo, for real. You heard this nigga rap?
Rap, back,
Might have.
packed,
I know.
Packs.
I got tracks together, right?
Mac, rap. Shout out my nigga Highway.
Back, pack. I thought that's what she was about to say.
Shout out that nigga Highway.
Listen. You want me to beatbox?
Nah, nigga, I don't want you to do shit.
Let's hear it, Roselle.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna just steal your verse.
Alright.
I know. It looked like you had a little 16 when I walked.
What you acting like
This
you
whole
don't rap?
paper is you, guy.
You acting like you don't rap.
I don't know what you're talking
Where
about.
the DJ equipment, all of that shit to kick the shit off right?
Baymon.
Bang,
Shoo.
Rich Rabbit.
Oh shit.
Damn, he said he was on the wood.
For real?
He texted me like an hour ago.
Saturday gang on his way.
You live far as fuck.
Where do you stay?
No, you live far as fuck.
I do.
You live far as fuck from everything.
I do.
Kind of.
Ain't shit close to you, nigga.
Good, nigga. The fuck? That's the point.
If you
That's
say
the
so.
point.
If you say so. Motherfucker.
Yeah. I was supposed to not even be here.
You was supposed to be in New Zealand?
Nah, I'm supposed to be in Florida.
I was supposed to be in fucking North Carolina, nigga, but Hurricane Florence went to shut the fuck up.
You supposed to be out there?
I heard about that.
Nigga,
Oh, that hurricane's about to fuck shit up there.
Thursday.
That's. Oof.
They already closed Walmart.
What's good with George?
They're evacuating millions of
talking
people.
about everybody getting up out
Millions
of
of
there.
people.
What in North
And
Carolina?
he's supposed to be
North
considered.
Carolina's north and south. Yeah.
Myrtle Beach.
Yeah,
He said he was supposed to be
the whole
coming up in a
coastline
couple weeks.
from
Anyways.
south to North Carolina. The
Just
whole
in there,
coastline.
Tuesday.
I think Maryland's got some shit going on too, and Virginia, but yeah, they're definitely
So this
evacuating
hurricane
like
up there.
everybody.
That's
out
why
of
you asked me,
Carolina
David.
coastline right now. It's got like sustained winds
that's
of like
about
140 miles an hour.
That's about that.
So it's gonna be pretty crazy. They're already talking about like they're gonna lose power for
There's no
weeks,
gas.
if not months.
Yeah,
Like they straight up said like this ain't gonna be one, and there's no chance of it missing either. That's
Right.
that's like the fucked up part.
Right.
It's like it's not like maybe it's gonna turn and go away.
I'm
No,
saying, is it somewhere right now? Like,
it's gonna hit Thursday.
No.
It's supposed to make landfall like Thursday morning.
oh,
That's another reason why I got the fuck up out of there, because I was there when that shit hit last year in Florida. And literally, like, I had to stay in the crib dolo with my dogs because Daisy was all freaked out, so she took the kids. And I wasn't going to leave my dogs in the house by themselves, so I fucking tripped the fuck out with them motherfuckers.
Everybody else left.
Yeah, motherfucker, everybody left. Yo, what? Power went out at 8. I was like, I'm about to take my ass to sleep.
I lived in a different part of Florida.
For real, I was all
You never been to a hurricane party in Florida?
Oh, nah, they're stupid.
A hurricane
There, yo,
party.
nah,
Yo,
this
so check
shit
it
is
out.
stupid.
Like, yo, on Daytona Beach, there's these big high-rise buildings and shit like that. And they got these big steel shutters that cover all the windows.
Get the fuck
So
out
like,
of here.
yo, like when the hurricanes are coming,
Damn,
and
that
shit,
hurricane, I need
people
to hit
just
up
they
Florida.
shut the steel shutters. They get a room or a condo or whatever, and they just go up there and they'll do whatever until everybody's back to normal.
And they have their last day
You know what I
purging.
mean? By the
Just
time
in
they
case
come
this
out
is
or whatever
the
they're
end.
doing, power's
People
back
fucking
on, the
like,
fucking stock
Floridians is
market's
the worst
back.
one.
Nah, yo, people are fucking
Every
crazy.
time you see some shit on the news, it's Floridians.
Oh yeah, every good news story starts off with a Florida man.
No bullshit.
Fucking wild,
No
yo.
bullshit.
Turn out there. You
But
like
just
it,
the
you like
sun
South.
cooks your brain.
You
I
was,
love
you
it.
was South
The sun
man.
cooks your brain all day long.
I don't like it down there.
Then I mean they hate
Well,
they
the
hate
area
reading
that
books
was
too down there. They hate it.
Hey,
Yo,
bro,
their
that
school
shit green
systems
as
are
fuck, bro.
terrible in Florida. Nigga, compared to Massachusetts,
The football teams look great. Hell, I seen some great ass high schools with some great ass full stadiums. Like better than most colleges out here. High schools.
Football is huge down
I
there.
don't
Just
give a
like
fuck about
it,
that. I went
it's,
to
it's
the
probably
curriculum.
second to Texas.
yo,
football
I
stadium's
got,
like, they
I got
play
kicked out of
for
a
them.
football game when I was in Florida for being too loud.
I got kicked out of a lot of places in Florida for being worse than loud.
How long were you live out there for?
You got
The
to stain
first
your
time
ground
about,
out.
actually each time about 2 years.
They got the stain your ground out there. You can damn near do whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, that was the beautiful part about me being who I am. I could just weave in and out of different parts of Florida. I was welcome everywhere. Suspect nowhere.
I wasn't welcome where the fuck I was at. The fuck off. Hell
I
no.
swear to God, I'll say it. I don't give a fuck. One time I got pulled over, and the cop wanted to know what I was doing in this neighborhood. And I had Massachusetts plates on my car, and I just
In
said,
Florida?
yeah, and I just said, I don't know. I don't know where I am. I got lost. I was just trying to get back to my hotel. I was like, what's wrong with this neighborhood?
Smart as hell being white.
Bro, right?
That shit to
Bro,
see
I'm
me
not
white.
racist. The system is, and I use it to my advantage. Yo, I swear to God, when I tell you right now, when I look you in the face and tell you right now that this motherfucker brought me back, like said, follow me.
He was scared for you.
Yeah.
God damn it, you gotta get out of here! These coons are crazy over here! Shit!
Yo, I was at my best friend's house. Like, I can still go to that neighborhood
look at the
today,
metal
just
Opa
show
Locker
up,
and
whatever. Shout out Dred, shout out Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
I know 2 motherfuckers named Kool-Aid in that city that live right around the block from each other and they don't know each other. I love that city. So,
Grape
yeah.
and cherry.
Oh my fucking God. Because the fucked up thing is you said it and I already picked which one is which. Yo, that cop drove me. I followed him back to the. He made me follow him back to my fucking hotel. It wasn't my hotel, somebody else's hotel. I was going there to
shit.
drop something off. But
Word.
I got a police escort to do it.
Word.
Florida's kind of cool. Just saying.
Fuck
Being
that.
white.
Yeah,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah. When you
I got
black,
arrested.
definitely do not leave the beach
I got
in
arrested.
Florida. Don't fuck around. It's a big state. There's lots of places that don't have a beach. And if you find yourself in one of them, I guarantee you those are not the friendly white people. They're not the ones you see on TV. I promise you that.
Listen, I got arrested the second day I was out there with
Oh,
20
I was making fun of you for a bad one.
grams of fucking weed.
Damn.
And they fucking smoked me for the .3. They tried to
Extra charge.
fucking, yeah. I can legally have 20 grams on me. and it'd be a misdemeanor.
You could have swallowed the point.
You should have stopped buying.
He
shit
could
that
have
had so
blew
many
off
stems
the
and
point
seeds,
3.
bro.
He could have fucking right. I bought it from up here and drove it down there. What? I didn't traffic
And you
that.
still had 20 grams left?
I don't know what I just said.
Right. You just admitted to it.
You crazy.
Giants.
I didn't say that. I didn't drive nowhere to nowhere with nothing.
I went to a hotel and a cop brought me and I had something. I don't know what it was. So what?
Yo, I ain't gonna say who, but I know somebody who brought weed to Puerto Rico.
That definitely was not me.
Yeah, I got a guy. He's actually no. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
You just put it in the Dutch wrapper, like you know the mini Dutch.
Just roll it up.
Pre-roll them.
That's
throw
what
them
he
in,
did.
Throw them in your bed.
That's what he did.
Do it yourself.
That's what he did. And then he fucking
Put it in the pre-rolls.
back up.
Put it in your shit that you're gonna not carry on, but the shit you're gonna get checked.
Kids, listen, go steal some money from
Have
your
it in
mom's
that
purse.
motherfucker right in the 3 hours, 4, 5 of them motherfuckers if you can fit them up. Roll right in that little blue. You know that you get the 3 mini Dutches. Close them right up, all rolled nice.
Wow.
Tuck them in your shit. They're good. As soon as you get there, dog. Wow. You're good. It's done.
In your pocket.
Spin. Nah. I have the X-ray machine.
This
You're
guy.
gonna.
This
You
guy
got something in your
had-
pocket, motherfucker. You can't take.
This
Come the
nigga
fucking
had
dogs.
it on him, son.
Who, Joel Santana?
No, you know him too. I'll tell you after.
I don't want to know.
Oh man.
You
Man,
deserve to go down if you had the weed in your pocket. I'd be scared as soon as I walk in there, especially some ones because they be having the dog and shit. Like you just have to walk past the dog. Why?
Now he's wild.
I smoke. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like the people who drop me off, they smoke a lot of weed. So I might smell. And no, if you don't have it, all right.
Nah, he's wild, yo. This guy, this motherfucker, because I said that he was in Puerto Rico when he did that shit. This guy flies back and forth to California all the time and does that shit all
He
the
didn't
time.
get caught?
He hasn't. He's never gotten
He's
caught.
lucky with the airports he flies to. He's just lucky.
He's never gotten caught.
He's just lucky as hell. Tell him
I mean, now they're looking for him because he.
Tell him I need some weed. Right. They're
You
gonna
should probably
be like,
tell
this
him.
motherfucker.
Now let him know to just calm down a little bit.
From
Yo.
Massachusetts to Puerto Rico.
Everybody got weed.
And Massachusetts to California.
We looked at your Facebook. We found your friend.
I don't know
That
what
shit
y'all
is about to
talking
get
about.
fully legalized, man. Fully, really.
So they say.
No, it is.
I hope so.
It is. As soon as they make an Italian smoke shop, then we'll be all good.
Why you say that?
Nigga, the city is... What the fuck do you mean? It's the state of Massachusetts, the city of Springfield. What the fuck do you mean? Why I say if an Italian open a smoke shop, then we'll be good.
Fucked up.
You were trying to not pretend like you didn't know him when he was talking about earlier. Now you're like, yo,
Right,
he's
it's
the
the reality of
reality.
Massachusetts, motherfucker. If
really
one of
is.
them open that shit and they got their hands on the pot, then they gonna allow everybody else to get their hands on the pot, but they gotta touch the money first. First the Italians, then the state.
Dame is here.
Oh shit! Like darkness, he comes in.
What about this?
You look lighter today.
Why you lying to
I'm
my
gonna take my shower.
Minutes
Took
before
4
your
showers.
I'm gonna take off in a couple minutes.
Some cream on my face and shit.
Yo, shit, man, appreciate you having me.
I tell you what, one more time before you take off, tell them where they can buy the album.
Alright, so Beyond Water album, man, is available on all digital platforms: Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, a couple other ones that they said.
Where you're going to be
Where
selling
can niggas
physical.
bootleg it?
Stop, go away.
Hey man, listen.
Where
Now-
can people buy a physical copy of the authentic
You can,
album?
You go to How You Want It clothing on 471 State Street, hard copies.
Shout out Jamal. Franklin.
Album release show September 23rd, Sunday night. Come out.
Buy
Some
tickets.
real hip hop.
And actually, I tell you what, you got tickets on you, right?
Oh yeah, I got some tickets on.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy 2 tickets to this show.
That's peace.
Tomorrow, when you have the physical copies, we're gonna buy 2 physical copies, and we're gonna pick a random person who likes and shares this, and they're gonna go to that fucking show.
There you go.
There you fucking go.
That's
So,
what's up.
if you want to see Fabeyon perform, if you want to hear the fucking album, and you don't want to spend any goddamn money, just like and share this shit, and we might pick you.
That's fire. That's dope.
And we
That's
just might.
fiery. Or
Hell yeah. So like and share this shit.
Alright, so
you gotta
tomorrow
do
now
thing.
I'm gonna need 2 extra tickets for myself and 4 physical copies now, alright?
that's what's up, man.
Alright, so that's the total. But that this is for you right there for those tickets that are gonna be the prize. Alrighty. Hey.
These y'all.
Word, yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah,
You do your fucking thing.
So
We gonna link soon. We gonna link soon.
I know.
Yo, this is your platform, yo. You can fucking come
Yeah,
out
I'm
here.
gonna talk some shit with y'all soon.
Word.
Talk shit.
Keep it up, bro. Keep it up.
Thanks, bro. Already got this shit.
So I tell you what, show these. We're not lying. They're
You
here.
already know.
They're here. You can get them. We can give them to you.
y'all?
Alright, fam.
Alrighty.
Word.
So now that we've settled that, what else we got?
I think we're good.
Think
It's just
we're
been
good.
going for a grip.
So one more time, thank you very much to Fabeyon for stopping by.
Hell yeah. This shit
And
was dope.
we'll post the rules of the contest with the video.
Right. And because obviously he's here. If you have something that's going on, if you want to promote it,
Yeah, talk your talk.
contact us. You can get on here. You can fucking. I mean, we gotta fuck with it too, though. At the same time, I'm not just gonna have anybody fucking on here.
We will be
But
pre-screening.
Yeah, hell yeah, yo. But if you got some shit going on, you want to fucking promote it.
Like Corey Jack.
Promote it, fucking just let us know. Hit us up. This is Inappropreality, Torch MacWay, Matt. We out this bitch. Motherfuckers.
That was a really good one. And I think that's going to be a cool idea.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't fucking play.
Tom.
I'm acting like fucking Oprah.
You get a $10 ticket and you get a